And welcome into Aresti Pavilion, everybody, on this Tuesday evening for a doubleheader of Gill St. Bernard's basketball alongside Sam Super. I'm Tom Monfiletto, and we have two excellent matchups for you this evening. We're going to start off with the girls. Gill St. Bernard's comes in at 18-3 on the year, and they welcome Lodi Immaculate with a 16-4 record. Two high-powered offenses going at one another. This is the time of the season where the schedules really start to get tough for both teams. Gill St. Bernard's this weekend advanced to the semifinals of the Somerset County Tournament as they beat Montgomery by a score of 82-41. It was a resounding victory for Gill St. Bernard's, coming off a heartbreaking loss right here as seen on Strive at Aresti Pavilion against the very powerful Blair Academy Buccaneers. Sam, this also will shape up to be a bounce-back, not really a bounce-back game for Gill St. Bernard's. I wouldn't say that, but I would say a game that proves that they have the ball rolling in the right direction once again after such a heartbreaking loss to Blair.
Yeah, this game's going to be really big as far as momentum is concerning throughout the tournament. Really, you need to see a big game out of Taylor Rooks. She's really the do-everything player for this team. So expect her and Trevina Bennett to really carry the load for this team.
Trevina Bennett had a standout performance against Blair. Sam, she hit 5 threes in the first half, 7 threes in the entire game, I believe. She finished with 23 points to lead all GSB scorers. She was out of her mind, if I can say that. And she really, really felt the stroke from beyond the arc against probably the best team that they will see all season long. So a breakout performance for Trevina Bennett. I'm sure she looks to continue that in the future. Talked to Coach Dema before the game started and asked him if he thought that they would see some significant improvement, or if he thought that the loss to Blair, as it was in heartbreaking fashion, they lost by about 12, but still they had the game for the first 3 quarters. I said, is this going to be more of a positive or a negative for your girls? And he said 100% it will be a positive for them because they needed that. They were on a roll. They had won 14 straight games up until that point, and they ran up against a really big opponent, and they got a glimpse of what it takes to be the best in the state.
Yeah, sometimes you get a lot of teams where they go on a roll, they win a couple games, and you kind of see with the Miami Heat, there's a little bit of this complacency. You kind of sleepwalk through teams. So to lose to a team of the caliber of Blair Academy really will help see this as a wake-up call for this team.
Another player who got some valuable minutes, some great experience as a young freshman, Alexa Alesh. She is our Strive spotlight for this evening. She's averaging 5 rebounds a game, 3 points, and 3 blocks per game. She doesn't get starter minutes. She'll get about 25 or 20 to 25 minutes per game, if that. But when she does, she makes a very, very valuable impact. She's extremely long on the defensive end of the floor. She has been outstanding all season long. Coach Dema, as we said, in his first year, they won on a 14-game winning streak. They enjoyed an excellent run between January and February. They are 18-3 with him at the helm. And Coach Dema has been great to getting to know him and talking to him before and after some of the games. And really kind of you appreciate what he has brought to the table, his mindset, his philosophy, and his ability to get the girls to play with such a talented group to really play together. He's done an outstanding job so far in his first season. He's also the Garden State Sharpshooters AAU coach, which he will continue beyond the season here at Gill St. Bernard's. We're going to introduce you to the Gill St. Bernard's Knights, and here they are. You're watching Strive.
Jasmine Cena, I'm from Lego Pathfinder, New Jersey.
Allie Ferreira, Chester, New Jersey.
Trevina Bennett, Union, New Jersey.
Madeline Gallick, Gillette, New Jersey.
Taylor Rooks, I'm from Bridgewater, New Jersey.
Morgan Rooks, Bridgewater, New Jersey.
Emma Dean from Tewksbury. I'm Alexia Lesh and I'm from Berkeley Heights. I'm Allison Coffey and I'm from Warren, New Jersey.
Kate Howard and I'm from Forum Park, New Jersey.
Samantha Kramer, I'm from Basking Ridge.
Hi, I'm Kennedy Whitehead and I'm from Parsippany, New Jersey.
So there they are, the Gill St. Bernard's Knights, and we're about to set to get things going here, Sam. And let's talk a little bit about their opponent tonight, Lodi Immaculate, 16-4 on the year. They have some big wins. They have some star power on their team. And look no further for that star power than, talked about it before the game, Samantha Furing, the sharpshooter, can play down low, is very kind of similar to Taylor Rooks in that she is very versatile. She can shoot, she can handle the ball, she runs point guard, she can bang down low, an all-around player for Lodi Immaculate.
Yeah, Samantha Furring averaging 21 points a game and 8 rebounds. She leads the team in 3 statistical categories: points, rebounds, and blocks. After her, the next best player is Jasmine G, averaging 10 points a game and 6 rebounds. So really, those are the 2 players to look for on the Lodi Immaculate side.
And Nicole Skelly, the sharpshooter from the outside, she's a senior. Look out for her to be a target beyond the arc for Lodi Immaculate. You had an interesting stat before the game started about Skelly.
Yeah, Skelly actually has more than double the amount of threes of any other player on the team. So she's made 23 three-pointers throughout the game. The next one is Autumn Webster, just at over 13. So she really can light it up from downtown.
And Kayla Latimer is somebody else to look out for, a freshman who is leading the team in assists, I believe.
That is correct.
And she has excellent court vision. Coach Dema spoke the world of her when I was able to speak with him earlier this week, and he talked about the game. He is in awe of Lodi Immaculate and some of their abilities on the court, and it should be a really, really great game. And this is a time of the season, Sam, as the Gill St. Bernard's Knights get announced here, where you really benefit from playing really good competition this late in the year, because it allows you not to take it doesn't allow you to take a step back.
Yeah, right. Definitely, there is this saying that you can play up to your competition. So it's definitely good to see Gill St. Bernard playing someone to an equal caliber of theirs as far as talent is concerned. Another stat about Latimer. Latimer also, like, not only is good at assists, but she's good at points per game. So she's going to be someone to look out for. Her penetration down low, the ability to get into the hole and kick it out or shoot free throws is going to be important for this Immaculate team.
And let's take a look at the starters here for your Gill St. Bernard's Knights. At point guard, Jasmine Sina. At the 2, Samantha Kramer. And Sam, Samantha Kramer is a sophomore. She's very similar to Jasmine Sina in her ability to produce on both the offensive and defensive ends of the floor. Very quick guard, can handle, can shoot, can create for herself. Really showed some maturation in last week's game against Blair. And she is very, very exciting to watch. And we should note here we have a bit of a mistake. Ali Ferreira is going to get the start for Gill St. Bernard's, number 33. So instead of Morgan Rooks, I believe Ali Ferreira will get the start for Gill St. Bernard's. Ali Ferreira doing a fantastic job all year in taking care of her responsibilities when she gets the minutes. The minutes have been rather limited, but she is one of the players on this team, her, Kate Howard, Emma Dean, Allison Coffey, that makes the absolute most out of their opportunities when they get their chance on the floor. So it should be a good hard-fought match that we have coming up here today. Lodi Immaculate at 16-4 against the Gill St. Bernard's Knights at 18-3. They bounce back from a loss against Blair to take care of Montgomery in the Somerset County Tournament. And we're going to take a look at that bracket before we get started here. Somerset County Tournament, they will be playing on Saturday at Montgomery High School. And Gill St. Bernard's will take on the 4-seed Rutgers Prep, who they disposed of earlier in the season by a score of about 30. And on the other side, Franklin and Bridgewater Raritan will play in the other semifinal game. So Taylor Rooks will take the jump for Gill St. Bernard's, and we will get set to go here. Crowd filling up here at Aresti Pavilion. And it will be Furing against Rooks, 2 very similar players taking the jump, and it is won by Furing. Underneath, and it's good. So that's 2 for Lodi Immaculate to start it off here. Jasmine Sina going to take it up for Gill St. Bernard's, averaging 14 points and 8 assists on the year. Bennett, we saw her destroy the three-point line the last time we were here on Friday. Let's see if she goes back to that game. And Rooks is going to try for 3, and it is no good. And the rebound goes to Frankel. They're going to work the perimeter here, Sam. Underneath, wide open. A great look from Furing and a great finish by Jasmine G, the sophomore forward for Lodi Immaculate.
Furing making her presence felt early. She scores the first basket of the game and then gets assist on the next basket.
Samantha Furing, a very bright talent, only a junior. Cena puts up a three, and it is off the mark, and the rebound goes to G.
The battle down in the boards is going to be very important for both teams. Taylor Rooks recently passing 1,000 career rebounds on February 12th.
1,000 rebounds, 2,000 points in her career, and a few of those as she blocks a shot underneath, attempted by Brianne Bellarand. And they're going to swing it to Kramer from the corner, no good. Ferreira fights for the rebound, can't come up with it, and this will be Lodi basketball underneath. Immaculate with some impressive wins on the season, Sam. As we said earlier, playing a very tough schedule, much like Gill St. Bernard's. Gill St. Bernard's, their last two, including this one, regular season matchups, been against pretty formidable opponents. As Cena fires a three, and she gets it. Her first bucket of the game. Jasmine Cena on the board. Bellarand tries to get around Ferreira, and they're going to call Ferreira for a reach-in foul.
Bellarand, a defensive presence for this Immaculate team. She leads the team in steals.
Another player that would have been a defensive presence for Gill St. Bernard's this year, Sam, is Kennedy Whitehead, who hasn't been playing all year. I believe she hurt her knee in the beginning of the season, so she has been out for the entire year. And they look for some great things in the future out of her. Cena just eclipsed 1,000 points earlier this season. She is first in the state in three-pointers made per game. Really going to miss seeing this Cena Rooks 1-2 punch, as well as Bennett, as they will all graduate and go on to the next level.
Yeah, Tom, I've been impressed with Cena's ability to dribble with both hands. She did a nice pull-up with the left, coming, and then now just see her on the right as she gives the dish for the basket.
Outlet pass to Kramer, and Kramer puts it home for three of her own. 6-4 now, Gill St. Bernard's leads. The press has worked magically for Gill St. Bernard's, as it does just there. Steal goes to Cena, back out to Kramer. Unable to haul it in time to fire up the three, so it'll go all the way back out to Rooks. And Rooks will put it up for three, and this is no good. Gill St. Bernard's relying on the outside shot early in the game here, and they're going to call a foul on Trevina Bennett. Fighting for the loose ball. We see Gill St. Bernard's usually wins those loose ball battles, Sam. But this one will result in a foul against the senior forward in Bennett. Frankel will inbound it for Immaculate. Furing going to break it with some passing now, and they'll get it to Frankel, who will dribble it past the time stripe. Furing underneath. Nice dish, and it is no good. Putback is good from Bellarand. First attempt was by Latimer, and Latimer couldn't come up with it, but Bellarand there with the rebound and the putback. Rooks gets some space inside, puts it up, it's no good. Good defense by Furing. Furing will bring it up from time to time, can get to the basket. Gets great positioning underneath, but a nice swat by Trevina Bennett. Jasmine Cena no good. Frankel will get it across the timeline once again. Bellarand finds a wide open Latimer underneath, and a couple of steps and a layup is good for Jasmine G. She's got 4 on the day. So Immaculate finding some lanes, Sam, finding some holes in the middle of this Gill St. Bernard's defense, and doing a great job of finding the open player is Immaculate so far.
Yeah, it seems Gill St. Bernard's has been settling for the jumpers a little too much early in the game, but I've been seeing good work out of Cena. She gets the steal and dribbles it up the court, and her ability to penetrate.
Nice defense by Rooks. She'll get it back on the other end, but can't finish at the rim. Frankel will take it up for Immaculate, and she will wait for Bellarand. Picked up by Ferreira. Sam, I don't know if you've noticed, but Taylor and Morgan Rooks have switched jersey numbers today. For what reason, I don't know. Morgan usually wears number 11. Taylor usually wears 31. Maybe it's a luck thing, not really sure. There's some superstition involved as Jasmine G puts in her 6th point of the game, leading all scorers.
I think they're trying to keep us on our toes. And
they might be. Jasmine Cena pulls from 3. It's no good. Ferreira back to Cena, and she'll do it again. This one no good. Cena with the rebound. And Bennett's going to bring it back out for Gill St. Bernard's.
Good job following her shot after the missed attempt.
Bennett, no good. Rebound Ferreira. Gill St. Bernard's cleaning up the boards nicely here in the first quarter. Kramer finds Cena once again. And Kramer's going to fire from beyond the arc, and this one is no good. Frankel with the rebound. So the strategy from Immaculate, Sam, is to let Gill St. Bernard's shoot it from the outside. As they will do so, I believe this is only a 2 from Latimer from the outside. So Immaculate strategy working pretty well so far. Bennett for 3, no good. Rebound goes to Furing.
Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, Gill St. Bernard just settling too much for jump shots. Drive to the lane, kick it out, create some space.
The Blue Wolves from Immaculate taking control here in the first quarter as Taylor Rooks will head to the free throw line for the first time tonight. 12-6 is our score. Gill St. Bernard's trying to find a rhythm offensively. The outside shots not falling so far today. They've been open. Couple of possessions. They get a ton of offensive rebounds. A couple of possessions. It's been all Immaculate on the board. So pretty inconsistent first quarter here for the Knights as Taylor Rooks puts in her first free throw and thus her first point of the game. Morgan Rooks will head into the game for Ali Ferreira, who will get a nice hand from the crowd, who appreciates her 4 years of hard work and dedication and commitment to this program and the school. An outstanding citizen and student as well, as Taylor Rooks puts in the second free throw to pull Gill St. Bernard's within 4. Gill St. Bernard's will certainly get a defensive boost with Morgan Rooks in the game, as she is one of the top defenders, but she's beaten there by Brianne Bellarand, who now has 4 for Immaculate. Kramer thought about the 3, drives baseline. Now she'll give it to Cena, who will attempt the 3. Jasmine Cena puts it in.
Yeah, Immaculate is pretty content with letting anyone else besides the Rooks beat them to the basket.
Well, Jasmine Cena will take every shot that you give her, Sam, and she'll put up 40 a game if she knows that's the best shot that they'll get in that possession. And she'll make you pay if you keep letting her shoot that.
She's gotten close on a couple of them. Front rimmed one, off the backboard on another, as Furing with the nice shot.
Outstanding move to the basket by Samantha Furing. Unbelievable play on the offensive end here by Furing. A spin move and a finish and the foul. So Furing with 4 on the day, trying to make it 5. Been really impressed with what we're seeing out of Furing so far, Sam.
Yeah, it seems Furing has the ability to do it all. She dribbles the ball up the court. She can rebound. She has a nifty little spin move I saw earlier.
Yeah, we just saw right there. Free throw attempt is no good. And Rooks will head to the basket. This one no good. Frankel's going to push it for Immaculate. Latimer inside. She'll shoot 2. Foul's going to be on Kramer. Kramer disagrees. But Latimer will head to the free throw line for the first time today. 4 fouls so far in the first half for Gill St. Bernard's.
Latimer leading the team in assists right now, averaging 2.7 assists a game.
Five-point lead here for Immaculate early in the first quarter. A bit of a slow start for Gill St. Bernard's, but don't want to take away from the effort from Immaculate so far. The Blue Wolves have proven their standing here, Sam. And a second free throw off the mark, so Rooks will grab the rebound, but Furing will steal it away and put it in. Samantha Furing. They got a tremendous first quarter here as this one sails out of bounds. 2 seconds to go in the first quarter. A lot of frustration out of Gill St. Bernard's. Everything going the way of Immaculate here in the first quarter. 19-11 is the score. Furing has 6 of them. And she will attempt a long-range three. That'll go off the top of the backboard. So Immaculate will head into the second quarter with a 19-11 lead. And Samantha Furing has lived up to the bill so far in the first half. I want to tell you about some upcoming events here on campus, Sam. So Gill St. Bernard's, as you know, offers many extracurricular activities here at the school from February 27th to March 2nd. Don't miss your chance to see the GSB Players 2014 musical Godspell beginning February 27th at 7:30 p.m. Tickets to Friday evening show have already sold out, so don't delay. Reserve your seat for GSB's first ever steampunk-themed performance by visiting our website at www.gsbschool.org. That's www.gsbschool.org, and that is Godspell, the GSB Players 2014 musical. That'll be, once again, February 27th through March 2nd. On Thursday, March 13th, the Alumni Regional event will be held in Washington, D.C. from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. You can contact the Alumni office for more details. You can go to alumni.gsbschool.org or call 908-234-1611, extension 292. 908-234-1611, extension 292. That's for the Alumni Regional event in Washington, D.C., Thursday, March 13th. Sam, you've been known to rip it up at a couple alumni functions. Is that true?
I have been known to go to a soiree or two in my time.
Okay. Everybody looking out for the soups. Every time you get an email, hey, alumni gathering, is soups coming? That's the first question I ask. And usually it's yes.
Yeah, Tom, really the second quarter, it's all going to depend with Gill St. Bernard on how their three-point shooting is. So they missed a couple shots early in the game, but we'll see how they do and if they can get some points in the paint.
Gill St. Bernard's really needs to get it going from beyond the arc. If Immaculate is going to let them test the waters from there, I guess you can say. I agree, Sam. And it will fall. If they keep shooting, they'll fall. Tell you what, Cena looks like she has wide eyes every time she comes up the court when she's facing a zone defense because she knows there's going to be a little bit of space for her to shoot. This one will travel out of bounds, but off the hand of Immaculate. Bennett, some space underneath, no good. Rebound, Morgan Rooks. And that is off the mark as well. These backboards and rims not playing to Gill St. Bernard's favor so far here in the first half. Furing guarded out on the perimeter by Trevina Bennett. The best defender for this Gill St. Bernard's team is taking on the best scorer. 21 points per game for Immaculate. And a double dribble will be called on Frankel. Samantha Kramer doing her job on the defensive end. We are seeing the Ridge High School players file in. Last year, the two boys teams, Ridge and Gill St. Bernard's, met in the finals of the Somerset County Tournament. And Ridge got the best of Gill St. Bernard's after Gill St. Bernard's won their regular season matchup. The two of them will play again on Saturday. It's the semifinals of the tournament at Montgomery High School. Montgomery, a team who is the 2 seed in the tournament for the boys. Haven't lost a game yet all season, 20-0. Pretty remarkable season. So this Somerset County is filled with some great basketball. As Taylor Rooks puts in the first free throw. And the second free throw is good as well. So if Rooks can get to the free throw line, she can use that to her advantage. And a bomb of a pass from Furing, stolen away by Bennett.
Yeah, Todd, with that Ridge High School game, I'm looking forward to seeing Kevin Doolin and what he's going to have to offer, as well as Lyons as well. Those 2 guards for Ridge High School, pretty talented.
Great size, great skills as well. Rooks forgoes the pick from Jasmine Cena, tries to go baseline, but turns it over. Good pass by Freeling and a travel on Immaculate. Furing, dazzling, in all kinds of ways on offense.
Yeah, GSB really catching a break there as Furing made a perfect pass down low and it just got fumbled out of bounds.
Bennett for 3. No good. Bennett needs to find that stroke that she had Friday against Blair Academy. Cena! No good. Underneath to Bennett. Bennett high off the glass, the bucket and the foul. Trevina Bennett on the board for the first time tonight.
Bennett, 3rd leading scorer on this team, 2nd on the team in rebounds, so she's a productive player for this GSB team.
Averaging about 11 and 10 per game. She has been outstanding all season long. And the free throw is good from Bennett. 10 and 9, I should say. Good defense by the Sisters Rooks, but turned over once again. Furing now in the paint. Floater is good. Samantha Furing's got 8.
Nice little floater there from Furing.
Rooks will try one from 3. Taylor Rooks knocks it down from beyond the arc. She's got 7 on the game. Immaculate doing a pretty efficient job breaking this press. But Gill St. Bernard's doing a nice job settling back into their man-to-man defense in the half court. Furing, great position underneath. Nice catch and the bucket. Furing's got 10. First player to get into double digits so far here today. Rooks thinks about another 3, gets it back out to Kramer, to Bennett. Bennett will put it up for 3, and it's no good. Trevina Bennett, oddly enough, before that 7-3 outburst against Blair, was struggling a little bit from beyond the arc, and another almost identical play by Furing underneath. Getting the best of Bennett, some good positioning, and a nice entry pass, and she'll put it in once again. Morgan Rooks, baseline jumper is off the mark. Rebound goes to Immaculate.
Yeah, with Bennett, it looks like her shots are a little rushed, and she's not getting the arc that she needs on those 3-point attempts.
Rooks alters the shot underneath, and she'll bring it back up for Gill, down 6. And a foul will be called on Whitney Lee. Will be on the floor. Immaculate nowhere near the bonus. Actually, they kind of are. 4 fouls in the half. Gill St. Bernard's had 4 fouls in the first quarter, Sam. None so far here in the second quarter. Into the game for the first time today is Alexia Alesh, the freshman shot blocker. Taylor Rooks will bring it to the top of the key, down to Cena. A nice move on Furing. Good dish down low. Going to work it back outside. Rooks is going to slow it down. No shot clock here in high school basketball in New Jersey. Cena for 3. She had Furing's hand in her face. Bennett the rebound, and she'll head back to the free throw line and shoot 2. This was at Kentucky, Sam. He used to be able to block 3-pointers from underneath the basket. His wingspan.
Fear the brow, Tom, right?
Timeout will be taken by Coach Dema. It is a 60-second timeout. And let's tell you about some more upcoming events here on the Gill St. Bernard's campus on April 22nd. It is the 32nd annual GSB auction, Gill Saturday Night Bash, spelled with a K, will take place at the Bridgewater Manor April 12th. I'm sorry, the 22nd. Watch your mail for more information. Some things that will be new this year are a wine pull and electronic bidding for the silent auction. For one lucky family, the highlight of the evening will be the drawing of a winning ticket in the $10,000 GSB tuition raffle. The GSB Parents Association is excited to announce the $10,000 GSB tuition raffle. Only 525 tickets will be sold for $100 each. One lucky winner will receive $10,000 of credit toward their GSB 2014-2015 academic year's tuition. So that's pretty exciting. May 2nd and 3rd, save the date for the annual Alumni Reunion Weekend. The journey of life may have taken you in different directions, but come back to where it all began. Stay tuned to alumni.gsbschool.org for more information. And lastly, on Sunday, June 1st, GSB is very proud and looking forward to introducing our 71 graduating seniors during commencement on Sunday, June 1st. This includes 20 lifers, students that have been with GSB for 12 or more years. Stay tuned for photography and DVD order forms later this semester. Bennett will knock down the second free throw. That will give her 5 on the day. Furing. And a kick it out to Bellarand, and Bellarand off the mark. Cena's going to push it the other way for Gill St. Bernard's. Threads the needle with the pass underneath. Bennett's going to kick it back out to Rooks.
Great pass from Cena.
Taylor Rooks from the corner. She's got it.
You almost knew it was good before she shot it, Tom. Just looked good.
Taylor Rooks has 10 now. Nice little battle brewing between her and Samantha Furing. And a turnover puts the ball back in the hands of Gill St. Bernard's. 25-24 is the score in favor of Immaculate. Gill St. Bernard's are within 1, and it looks like Trevina Bennett might have hurt her hand on that last possession. Could be a big blow for Gill St. Bernard's if she's unable to come back into the game.
Yeah, her battle down low with G has really been impressive to watch. Both those girls with a lot of heart and spirit.
Kramer is going to try. This one off the mark. Rooks tries to keep it alive, but it will wind up in the hands of Immaculate as Furing's going to push it to the other end. Alesh with a beautiful play to get her hands on the basketball and force a jump ball. Alexia Alesh could be staring into her future. And Samantha Furing, somebody that has tremendous amount of potential and room to grow. Sam, already offered by one college, only as a freshman. And she gets another steal right here. It goes off the leg of Jasmine G after the deflection from Alesh. So Alexia Alesh making her presence felt here in the second quarter for Gill St. Bernard's.
Yeah, Alesh with 2 very mature moves for a freshman.
Cena, no good. And rebound goes to Alesh, and she'll turn it over. Jasmine Cena pestering Lee. Latimer to Lee. Baseline, nice move off the mark. Morgan Rooks with the rebound. Rooks underneath to Alesh.
Nice hook move.
Alexia Alesh on the board for the first time today. Minute and a half to go here in the first half. Gill St. Bernard's takes the lead 26-25. And another turnover. Their defensive stops and turnover creation getting them back into this game. Taylor Rooks back out to Cena. Cena! The Knights are up 4. Timeout Immaculate. Jasmine Cena puts it in to get Gill St. Bernard's their biggest and only lead of the day. 29-25 is the score. A minute and 10 to go here in the first half. And Sam, this comeback sparked by some great defensive play and a little spark plug by the name of Alexia Alesh.
Yeah, Alexia Alesh really taking it at Furing and doing some good plays in the defensive end. Furing, Tom, listen to this stat. She has 47 blocks for her team. The next biggest amount is 16. So she is a defensive force, and Alesh coming right at her on the offensive end. also I've been impressed with Sina and her ability to make the right pass when she needs to.
Yeah, and she's just absolutely fearless, too. She's the kind of player that just wants the ball in her hands in tough spots, and she wants to make these big shots in big opportunities. And we saw there her connecting from beyond the arc to give Gill St. Bernard's their biggest lead of the game. When they went up 26-25, that was their first lead, and that was provided by a nice sky hook by Alexia Lesh. But the 4-point lead created by a turnover and eventually a 3 by Jasmine Sina, the state leader in 3-pointers made per game. Be a foul on the floor. Still a couple more until Immaculate gets to the bonus.
Yeah, and Taylor Rooks really has a tough defensive matchup with Fury because there's very few people her size with the ability to take the ball coast to coast and really wanting to facilitate at her size and her position.
And Fury's a little bit taller than Rooks, a little bit of a height advantage, but the two very, very similar players really have a lot of the same skill set.
You know, they talk in baseball, you would know this, Tom, about 5-tool players. And Fury and Rooks are both 5-tool players in the sense that they pass, they rebound, they block, they score, they do everything.
I think that's a great way to put it. It's a tremendous analogy, Sam. That's why we bring you here.
That's why you pay me the big bucks.
To these events. They are very complete players. There's really no other way to describe them other than just complete and extremely talented. Kramer wants to get on the board.
She's getting some open.
Yeah,
she's been getting some open looks.
All right. Sina puts up a 3 in the face of Kayla Latimer. Taylor Rooks with her third 3 of the game. Rooks has 13.
It's been a quiet second quarter for Jasmine G.
It's been a quiet second quarter for this Immaculate offense as Gill St. Bernard's has really ramped up their intensity on defense. Foul called on Kramer, but even when they're committing a foul, it's in a smart way. It's in a smart time because you don't want Furing or anybody getting really easy looks at the basket. Even as the clock was about to expire, there are 0.6 seconds to go here in the first half, Sam. But Gill St. Bernard's just not making anything easy for Immaculate here as the first half comes to a close. First free throw attempt is no good from Furing.
So the foul already paying dividends with the missed free throw.
There you go. And the second free throw attempt is no good. So Gill St. Bernard's will head into the locker room with a 7-point lead. They were down by as many as 8, the score being 19-11 in favor of Lodi Immaculate. So a nice little comeback here for Gill St. Bernard's, and it has been an excellent first half comeback for Gill St. Bernard's. Got off to a really slow start, but some really important plays that got them back into this game. We'll take a look at some of them here. Here's Jasmine Sina. Working it back out to Samantha Kramer, who knocked down a 3 earlier in the game. I was saying earlier that she was trying to get on the board for the first time, Sam, but she had knocked down a 3. And as we were talking about the entire first half, they were really just begging Gill St. Bernard's to beat them from beyond the arc. And Gill St. Bernard's they started to knock down for them a little bit as the second half came to a close there.
Yeah. GSB started off slow in the first quarter, but really they picked things up in the second quarter. And a lot of it had to do with what they're doing on the defensive end. So a lot of the defensive stops they made led to good transition baskets or good looks on the transition ends.
And some of the looks, we talk about Samantha Furing on the offensive end, but some of the looks look fantastic until you see her big old paw in your face. Jasmine Sina still able to knock that one down, and Rooks being able to knock down the 3 at the end of the half in the face of Jasmine G. So some of them, Immaculate's been doing a pretty impressive job of creating the illusion of a wide open 3 and closing in on it. But Gill St. Bernard's able to catch and release quickly and put it in for a 7-point lead to head into halftime. We always do this every game. We hear from Coach Dema And it's fun to look back on what he had to say before the season started and sort of evaluate where the team is now. Here's Coach Dema before the season talking about his expectations for the year and some of the players that he looks for some value as the season goes on.
I think the expectations are very high. You know, the girls have been successful for the last few years. I think in particular this group, you know, last year this team had some good success record-wise. You know, I expect the same, and if not, you know, further than that. More importantly, just I think the numbers are better this year. Last year we had 7 girls on the team, and we've added about 5 players to the varsity squad. And you know, I think that'll help us, you know, with more depth to get further. You know, when you talk about the TOC and that kind of thing, I think that's what the expectation is. Like you said, we have a lot of talent, and that goes on the offensive side. I mean, every player can shoot, every player is versatile, every player can put the ball on the ground. They're all athletic, so I feel like if we can, you know, duplicate that on the defensive end and use those talents on defense, the offense will come that much easier, and that's how you become more of a complete team. Taylor Rooks just recently signed with the University of Stanford. You know, phenomenal kid off the court, great student. But last year she really stepped up, you know, by doing the little things. You know, being a leader vocally, playing hard. I mean, always on the floor, those kind of things, and just setting an example on and off the court. Where I think the girls really followed her. You have Jasmine Sina, who's a 4-year starter. She's a starting point guard. Same thing like Taylor, just mentally tough, you know, every day, early at practice, plays hard, great distributor. You know, she's a kid that she can score 30 points, but she does a great job of getting all the other kids involved. And I think that's a huge thing. The kids know that, and that's why they like to play with her. Trevina Bennett, another 4-year starter. She's a senior this year. Just such a versatile kid. She can guard the point guard, she can guard the center. You know, so that's a great asset to have, and she's a scorer as well. She can knock down 3-point shooter. You have the 2 young kids, you know, Sam Kramer and Kennedy Whitehead. They're sophomores this year. Both of them were kind of thrown into the fire last year. You know, they weren't expected to kind of do much before the season started. All of a sudden, we have 7 kids on the team, and they're, you know, Sam was a starter. Kennedy played starter minutes. You know, both of them are, you know, have big contributions this year. And you have Taylor Rooks' sister, Morgan Rooks, who's a junior. I think she's the X factor for the team, and I've said this to her. I think she's the one that does all the little things that if she plays well and she plays to her abilities, I think that'll make us that much better of a team. So there's a lot of expectations for her as well. Well, I mean, I think it kind of goes hand in hand with the basketball and off the court. Just kind of like, as I said earlier, just kind of playing for each other, you know, building that chemistry, which in turn, you know, shows, you know, kind of teaches you how to trust people. You know, you got to be focused on yourself. Absolutely, you got to be motivated. You got to be competitive day in, day out. But at the end of the day, you need your teammates, which I think, you know, kind of teaches you a life lesson. You know, sometimes you got to rely on people. You know, you got to earn that trust by doing for them. You know, whether it's making that extra pass or just being there on defense, talking all the time. You know, and then that's, you know, that's pretty much it. People that come here, I want them to know that it's not, you don't have to be, you know, the best player. Don't get me wrong. We have great players that have come through the school, but if you're just a good player, but you're willing to work and you're willing to be a good teammate, then you have that opportunity.
It's really fun to look back at what Coach Dema had to say about his players before the season started and what he expected out of them as a group and individually. Alongside Sam Super, I'm Tom Monfiletto here. We are in the middle of a doubleheader here at Gill St. Bernard's inside Aresti Pavilion as the girls lead Lodi Immaculate by a score of 32-25. And going back to what Coach Dema was saying, I mean, one of the things that stood out to me is what he was saying about Morgan Rooks and Trevina Bennett. They don't fill up the stat sheet. Trevina Bennett might, which she did against Blair Academy, but what they do defensively and on the board, Sam, has really been an extremely valuable piece to this entire puzzle that has led to an 18-3 record this year. I mean, those are the girls where you'll always hear about Rooks, 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds. You'll always hear about Jasmine Sina, 14 points a game, 8 assists. She eclipsed 1,000 points. She's a superstar at the high school level. But the people like Trevina Bennett, Alexia Lesh, and Morgan Rooks, who really get the hard-working minutes into the game, are what makes a good team a great team.
Yeah, Morgan Rooks is really the glue girl for this team. She's able to do a lot of the dirty work. You know, she might have the scoring load one day that Taylor has, but right now, you know, every good team has roles and pieces where they fit in that properly work. You see it all the time in every level of sport. And people like Alexa Lesh coming off the bench, giving quality defensive minutes. You saw those 2 defensive stops she had at the end of the second quarter. Girls like her and the Morgan Rooks are people that really, and Kramer as well, are ones that really help so that it makes it easier for the Sinas and the Bennetts of the world and the older of the rooks to put on the scoring load.
No, I completely agree, and I think what Coach Dema has done here is he's created an atmosphere that there is not really a premium on talent. He doesn't rely on the talent, even though this is one of the more talented girls basketball teams that I have seen in high school since I've been watching high school basketball. But it's not, you can't just rely on that. It's not a one-person team. It's not even a two-person team. What he's done is he's gotten an entire group of really talented people to buy into a philosophy of hard work, of dedication, of selflessness. And that's one of the things that he talked about before the season started in our interview with him, is stressing the importance of being selfless. Talking about how Jasmine Cena could go for 30 points a game if she wanted to. If she was on a different team where maybe she was the main focal point, she'd probably be averaging 25 to 30 points a game. But she knows what she needs to do on this team to get the best out of herself and to contribute to make the team's effort the best it can be every single night. So when you have really talented people that work as hard as these girls work, it is a pretty decent recipe for success. So as we said earlier, the Gill St. Bernard's Knights lead the Lodi Immaculate Blue Wolves by a score of 32 to 25. They were once down 19 to 11 in the first half, had a nice comeback at the end of the first half. Leading all scorers with 13 is Taylor Rooks. Samantha Furing for Lodi Immaculate has 12. Trevina Bennett has 5. Jasmine Cena has 6 off of 2 threes. Or I'm sorry, she has 9 off of 3 threes. So doing a great job from beyond the arc. Sam Kramer has 3. Alexia Alesh has 2 and a couple steals. Turnovers created. Jasmine G has 6. As we said, Samantha Furing for Lodi Immaculate has 12. Kayla Latimer has 3. And Brianne Bellarand has 4. So, Sam, what do you see in the second half for Gill St. Bernard's that they absolutely need to either improve on or continue to do to make sure they end up with more points than their opponent?
Well, really, on looking on the other end, Furing has been doing everything for this Immaculate team. If they can find a way to shut her down and kind of let everyone else around her pick up the load, it will make a huge difference in the outcome of this game. You had talked earlier about how GSB is really good at spreading the ball around. I mean, there was a couple of possessions there where Taylor Rooks didn't even shoot it, and she still leads the half with the 13 points, you said. And it really is a testament to their team, how the team spreads around the ball. Immaculate seems to be a one-trick pony in Furing with some help from G.
Yeah, but I think Immaculate did a fantastic job in the first quarter especially of really finding some holes in the Gill St. Bernard zone defense when they would come back. And as part of the press, before Gill St. Bernard's was able to kind of reestablish their defense in the half court, Immaculate was able to do a great job of finding some open people in the paint, finding some people on the perimeter, and more importantly on the defensive end where they were forcing Gill St. Bernard's to just keep moving back, just pushing back that three-point line kind of, and making the shots a little bit more difficult from the outside for Gill St. Bernard. So Gill St. Bernard needs to be careful, in my opinion, of getting back into that scenario where they only rely on outside shooting, especially from beyond the three-point line. Because if they're going to score, they're going to need to get some buckets in the paint. They're going to need to get to the free throw line too. So the Knights will start with it, maintaining a 7-point lead. And they're going to work it around the perimeter to start things off here in the second half. Cena already with 3 triples on the day. Gets it to Bennett, looking for her first. No good, and Furing gets the rebound. Furing also fights for every single loose ball. She is incredibly athletic for her height. Underneath to G, and it's a jump ball. Morgan Rooks getting her hands in there. But it will be Immaculate ball.
Points.
Go ahead, Sam.
Points in the paint is also going to be very important throughout the course of this game, as I just mentioned right there.
And that's a good hard foul from Trevina Bennett as G found herself wide open under the basket but unable to convert, so now she's going to have to get 2 the hard way.
Yeah, Immaculate was able to get a lot of looks down low, especially with Furing and G. So Gill St. Bernard's ability to stop the points in the paint could play a huge role in them winning this game.
Free throw attempt is no good as Alesh enters the game for Bennett once again. Bennett, I believe, 3 fouls on the game. And the second free throw attempt is no good from G. Belleran fighting for the rebound, but Rooks will get it. Kramer's going to push it now for Gill St. Bernard. The sophomore has had an outstanding year. Cena for 3, no good. She has a pretty short memory, but it doesn't exactly go her way.
There's also no hesitation either with Cena. She gets the ball and she looks straight to shoot it.
A lot of hours in the gym. A lot of work on this contraption over here that shoots the ball back out at you. I'm not really sure what it's called. Kramer is going to push it once again for Gill St. Bernard. She's done a great job pushing the tempo, creating some space for her offense. Taylor Rooks from 10 feet, no good. Alesh with the rebound with the left hand, and this one is no good. And it'll eventually go off the left hand of Taylor Rooks, and it will be Immaculate basketball. Paige Frankel to inbound it for the Blue Wolves. She will take it up as well. Does an adequate job getting her teammates involved. Kind of the floor general here for this Immaculate basketball team. Good pass underneath, and this one is taken away. Knocked away by Alesh once again. Rooks all the way to the basket. This will be a blocking foul. So it will be 2 shots for the senior captain. And as Taylor Rooks heads to the free throw line, we're going to hand off our play-by-play duties to the one, the only, Sam Super, as Taylor Rooks puts in her 14th point of the game.
Taylor Rooks, of course, leading all scorers right now with now 15 points on the day. As Furing passes the ball to G.
And Alesh, Sam, is doing the honors of guarding Furing here in the second half. She's done a pretty decent job. Haven't heard anything from her so far.
Furing shot in. Over the outstretched arms of Alesh.
And that's on cue.
So a little baptism by fire here for Alesh.
I guess so, yeah.
Rooks with the shot, no good. Rebound G. And there'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow going to Gill St. Bernard's. So Cena's going to inbound the ball with 5:25 into the third quarter. The Knights holding a 34-27 lead over Immaculate. So Cena gives it to the older of the 2 Rooks, who gives it to Kramer. Cena fakes the 3-point shot, dribbles in the corner. Pass to Kramer, and she is fouled by Frankel.
One of the things that I've noticed this year, Sam, is how careful Gill St. Bernard's is with really due to carelessness out of their point guard and 2 guard Kramer and Cena. 2 of them extremely efficient in their passes and in making smart decisions with the basketball.
Yeah, Cena very good with the possession she takes as Furing hits a 3. So Furing showing a little range here from the outside as Kramer dribbles the ball. She gives it to Alesh. Cena gets bumped by G down low. So with 4:37 left in this third quarter, it's 37-29 now in favor of the Knights.
And that's a pretty dangerous thing to think about there if Furing can be knocking down these open 3-pointers as she just did.
Cena with the 3.
And as Jasmine Cena did for the 5th time today. But if Furing can get going from 3-point range, Sam, this could be a pretty dangerous outcome for Gill St. Bernard's.
Trevina, excuse me, that's Latimer couldn't save it as Cena brings up the ball. Cena gives it to Rooks. Pass no good to Alesh. Furing brings the ball up for Immaculate. A little back and forth between Frankel and Bellarand right here.
Bellarand not wanting to shoot that three. And
here comes Cena.
Miscommunication there.
The fake pass and the layup good for Cena as the crowd goes wild. Nice little dipsy-do there from Cena.
Little dazzle out of the senior.
As the crowd likes it. The Knights contempt of letting Bellarand stay where she is. It might be outside of her range. Nice little scouting report there. Shot no good by Latimer. Furing with the attempt. No good. Pass out to Frankel.
Gill St. Bernard's doing a fantastic job really ramping up the pressure on Furing and making it impossible for her to feel comfortable. She's getting knocked around every play within the rules, and every shot attempt is either contested or just really, really, really altered by this swarming Gill St. Bernard's defense.
Madeline Gaelic checking into the game for the Knights. Bellarand with it. With 2:41 in the third quarter, Knights 42-29. Really started, as you said, ramping up the pressure on defense, causing a couple turnovers. Kramer has the ball. Shot from Rooks, no good. Turnover, Immaculate basketball.
They're going to have a timeout on the court. 2:29 to go, but take a look at the play from the point guard of this Gill St. Bernard's Knights team. She gets the steal. 2-on-1. Nice little fake, and the kiss off the glass. Jasmine Cena has been outrageous in her performance today. 5 threes. How about buckets to her name? Some great defensive work, Sam. And Jasmine Cena, somebody that you were excited to see here today.
Yeah, I was impressed by her.
Has she exceeded your expectations?
She has certainly fit the bill, Tom. I've just been impressed with her speed and her ability to push up the ball, and not only push up the ball, but make the right decision when she has it.
At the point guard position.
So the senior Frankel, and it seems to be a foul on Kramer here.
Now they're going to call it on Cena. Not sure where that was.
So GSB trying to double team Frankel as she brings up the ball. Here's Furing with the pass. Pass broken up by Gaelic. Here comes Cena. And she is fouled by Bellarand. So 3 team fouls on each side.
I think our floor cam took a bit of a hit there, Sam. As you said on the other possession there, Madeline Gaelic getting involved and swatting that pass away. Madeline had not played for a good amount of the season to start the season off, and when Gill St. Bernard's got her eligible and got her playing, it really helped their efforts down low and on the defensive end.
So Cena with the nice defensive play, but Immaculate maintains possession. Furing with the basketball, being guarded by Alesh. She gives it to G, who draws the foul. So nice little pass there by Furing down low to G, and G is able to draw the contact and get to the line. 2 shots for the sophomore G.
Score has remained the same for some time now. Some sloppy play along with some pretty relentless defense on both ends of the court.
First free throw, no good for G. You know, Tom, this Immaculate team might be someone that GSB is going to have to look forward, as the second free throw's no good. It's going to have to look for down the future with G being only a sophomore and Fearing a junior.
Yeah, it's definitely a team that is prepped for the long haul.
Cena for three. And she is fouled. We'll see if she's going to get 3 free throws or 2. So Cena heading to the line.
I think she will get all 3. She was beyond the arc. She attempted that 3, and putting Cena on the line is almost as dangerous as leaving her wide open.
So the first one is good for Cena with 1:30 left in the third quarter. Second one also good. And she makes all 3. Frankel with the basketball. Gives it to Bellarand. Bellarand for 3. No good. Rebound Gaelic. Rooks in the lane. She drives. Shot up. No good, but she is fouled by Frankel, and she'll head to the line. So Rooks able to use her size and speed to get to the hole and draw the foul on the much smaller Frankel.
And this is an area where Rooks has really shined all season long as well, Sam. Taking advantage of every opportunity that she has at the free throw line, has really worked on this in the offseason, as we said earlier, averaging 25 points a game, 11 rebounds per game. She's the first player in Gill St. Bernard's history to eclipse 2,000 career points and 1,000 career rebounds. An unbelievable 4 years for Taylor Rooks.
As Taylor Rooks makes both free throws. Tom, Taylor Rooks also has more than double the amount of free throws as anybody else on the team.
Well, that would make sense, given how integral she is to this offense.
So,
and this is kind of what Gill St. Bernard's does, as G puts in the first free throw, is they find an opportunity, they find a weakness, they find an area to pounce Sam, and they really, before you know it, it's a 20-point lead.
So scores 47-31 with just under 45 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Cena with the basketball. A little back and forth between her and Kramer here. She gives it to Gaelic. Alesh with the shot. No good. Rebound Fearing.
This Gill St. Bernard's team has been excellent at making you do what you don't really want to do, Sam. So getting it out of your big players' hands, getting it into the hands of people
Cena
that
with
will
the ball.
turn it over.
She gives it to Kramer. Kramer, nice little move there for the basket over Whitney Lay, as Lay brings up the ball for Immaculate. 49-31 now the score. Fearing down low, and she draws the foul with 9.3 seconds left on Gaelic. So first free throw no good for Fearing. That's now more than 3 missed free throws for Fearing on the day, Tom. Really leaving some points there on the floor. Rebound Gaelic. Here comes Cena. Kramer shot. No good. The Knights will retain possession with 1.1 seconds left. And there will be a timeout as Gill St. Bernard's wants to talk over this last play of the third quarter.
And as we mentioned earlier before the game started this weekend, it'll be the semifinals of the 2014 Somerset County Tournament. Gill St. Bernard's entered with the 1 seed. They made it all the way to the quarterfinal round because of that 1 seed. So without having to play anybody, they got a bye all the way to the quarters. And they disposed of Montgomery High School rather easily this past Saturday. This Saturday, they'll take on a Rutgers prep team that they beat to start off their season right here in Aresti Pavilion. That was also covered by Strive. And on the other side, a really good Franklin team that we were able to see a couple weeks ago defeat Rutgers prep. We'll be taking on Bridgewater Raritan. Franklin beat Bridgewater Raritan twice this year. The first time they played only by 2 by a score of 49-47. Both of those games will be at Montgomery High School on Saturday, February 22nd, and the finals will be held on March 1st at Franklin High School. So an exciting tournament that should be. Gill St. Bernard's, the favorites to win that.
So Gaelick's going to inbound the ball here with 1 second left. Shot from Rooks, no good. She is highly contested from Jasmine G. And that will do it at the end of the third quarter with the score 49-31 in favor of the Knights. Really a commanding third quarter that helped to bring this team a little bit closer to a victory here, Tom.
Yeah, as I said earlier, Gill St. Bernard's has the uncanny ability to, I hate to use a cliche, but strike when the iron's hot. And really, they're very opportune in their runs and in their ability to just take over a game. Because when they see an opening, they go for it and they convert. And then it becomes extremely difficult to get back into the game. They are so good of getting you off of what you want to do. Samantha Furing was really frustrated in that third quarter because she had nowhere to go. She had 2, sometimes 3 Gill St. Bernard's defenders in her face, and they forced her to get it to other shooters on the court, and it didn't work out for Immaculate there in the third quarter. A really good game plan at halftime from Coach Dema and his staff, and really good execution of it by the Gill St. Bernard's defenders, and really led by the 2 guards up top, Jasmine Sina and Samantha Kramer, getting some great steals, getting in passing lanes, and just making it impossible for this Immaculate offense to get going.
Yeah, also both Kramer and Sina really pushing the tempo and bringing it down hard to the floor every single time. Little nice back and forth up top between Kramer and Sina. Kramer really looking more to distribute than score this game, but she's looking at the hot hand of Sina and saying, just keep shooting it, girl.
Is that what she said?
That's probably what she said.
Okay. That's a nice assumption. So it's been working, though. Jasmine Sina has been on fire. I think she has 5 threes, 17 points on the game. She has been outstanding.
So Whitney Lee will inbound the ball as Immaculate tries to cut the deficit here in the fourth. Shot from Furing, no good. Rebound G. She gives it back to Furing. Basket good from Furing as she continues to do the lion's share of the scoring for this Immaculate team.
I think Samantha Furing is going to try to do all that she can personally to get back into this game for the Blue Wolves.
Shot no good from Sina. Another rebound from G. So good work on the boards from G.
And Furing once again putting it in for Immaculate. That's 4 quick points to start off the fourth quarter. After all we talked about in the break, Sam, was how they've shut her down.
Well, she's going to keep getting her looks as Sina carries the ball at the top of the key. Gill St. Bernard's content with letting the time run down as they hold on to a 49-35 lead with 6:45 left in the fourth quarter. Sina and Kramer, nice little back and forth passing clinic here. Coach Dema telling his team, don't shoot unless you have a good look. Really, going to take their time and make sure it's a quality possession. As we see an errant pass from Kramer goes out of bounds.
I feel like a couple times when I give some compliments to a certain area of the Gill St. Bernard's repertoire, they go and do the exact opposite. So a little bit of carelessness by the 2 guards in the front court for Gill St. Bernard's.
So a 3-pointer there for Latimer is no good. Here comes Kramer up the floor. She gives it to Gaelic. Shot from Rooks. And she is fouled by G. So Taylor Rooks getting to the line for 2 shots.
Incredible strength by Rooks to be able to attempt that layup after G was able to get her big hand on it.
Rooks, as mentioned earlier, is going to be playing her collegiate basketball at Stanford next year. So she's going to be able to get great academics as well as great athletics. The fine institution. She hits the first free throw.
Probably won't snow much there.
And Taylor Rooks makes both free throws. Furing inbounds the ball to Latimer. Here comes Furing up the floor. She gives it to Belleran, who's no good on the three. Gaelic hustles hard for the rebound, gives it to Kramer. Kramer pushes it up to Rooks. Nice move from Rooks. Shot, no good.
And Rooks really made that a lot more difficult than she needed to, Sam. If she just continued to go with her momentum with the right hand, I believe she probably would have at least drawn a foul and gotten to the free throw line. Instead, she stops her momentum, comes back, and goes up with the left hand. Much more difficult shot attempt, especially over Furing. So an unfortunate miss here on a transition opportunity. So it'll be a 1-and-1 on the other end for Immaculate.
Yeah, Lesh getting called for the over-the-back call. So Latimer will shoot the one-on-one with 5:38 left in the game. Both teams are in single bonus right now.
And Sam, this full court press from Gill St. Bernard's, when they get into a rhythm and when they go on a run, that's when they really distance themselves from their
Kramer to
opponent.
Alesh. Basket no good. Second opportunity is good for Alesh. Nice pass from Kramer as Whitney Lai brings up the ball for Immaculate. Furing passes it off to Bellerand. Shot no good from Immaculate. Here comes Cena. Cena up the floor. Kramer, nice move to the basket. Cena, pump fake shot. Good for Cena.
Jasmine Cena has been the star of this game, Sam. Excellent pump fake, and she'll settle for the 17-footer as long as it's open.
So Furing gets fouled. And that'll create a one-on-one opportunity for Immaculate.
Furing just incredibly impressive, Sam, in her awareness on the offensive end, getting the ball to her guards and repositioning herself in an ideal situation underneath where she really dictates the terms of the possession rather than her defender as she knocks down the first free throw. But that's really what I've been impressed with the most is obviously her ability to shoot, to bring the ball up the court, but just her awareness underneath has been outstanding.
So Furing misses the second free throw, but gets the rebound and puts in the bucket. So a 3-point swing there for Immaculate, and that gives a 17-point lead for Gill St. Bernard's.
17-point lead after they were down by 8. What a significant turnaround for this Gill St. Bernard's team, Sam. Couple important upcoming events here at Gill St. Bernard's we want to mention. Forgot to mention all game long, but we have to mention the GSB Booster Club. We want to thank the GSB Booster Club for helping make this event and all of the events that we've been able to stream this year possible. If you want to be a part of this very important parent group on campus, you can contact Jill Moriarty. So big thanks to the GSB Booster Club. And apologies for not mentioning the Booster Club a little bit earlier in the broadcast. February 27th to March 2nd. Don't miss your chance to see the GSB Players 2014 musical Godspell beginning February 27th at 7:30 p.m. Tickets to Friday evening show have already sold out, so you can't delay much longer. You got to reserve your seat for GSB's first ever steampunk-themed performance by visiting gsbschool.org. On Thursday, March 13th, there's an alumni regional event in Washington, D.C. from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. You can contact the alumni office for more details. Go to alumni.gsbschool.org.
So a little back and forth here between Kramer and Cena as the Knights try to dwindle down the time. And Tom, nice little spread outside from the Boosters Club. I saw some cupcakes, some nice little cookies, really appealing to my sweet tooth outside.
They do a fantastic job. They do it every single game.
Rooks no good on the shot. She's able to fight for the loose ball and draw the foul on Whitney Lai. Whitney a little shaken up on the play, but she's a gamer. She'll get through it.
I really can't thank the Booster Club enough, Sam. You know, without them and their contribution, we wouldn't be here streaming these games. So all season long, they've been extremely supportive and helpful, and we are lucky to be able to be a part of the GSB effort here.
And the free throw, no good from Rooks. Rebound by Freering. Yeah, and this is my first time ever coming to this place, and I've really just been impressed with the facilities at this school. Really top flight athletics over here at Gill St. Bernard's.
Facilities are fantastic. The people, even better.
So Immaculate getting it into Furling, who gets double teamed. Nothing going right here for Immaculate right now as Whitney Lai dribbles down, doesn't see what she likes, gives it off. Whitney Lai gives it to Bella Rand. Shot from Bella Rand, no good. Rebound to Lesh. Cena brings it up the floor. Cena looking for Rooks, gives it to her. Not a good look, she gives it back to Cena. So 3:15 remaining in this game. The Knights with a 55-38 lead. Here comes Alesh, and the basket is good from Alesh.
What a take by the freshman. Outstanding move to the basket, and a great finish as well.
So Alesh getting some quality minutes in this game as Ali Ferreira looks to check back into the game. Furing and Lai doing a little back and forth here. Bella Rand. So the shot will be on the floor. The basket's no good. And she will shoot 2 free throws. As we mentioned, Ferreira checking into the game, getting a nice ovation from the crowd as Alesh sits down. So the freshman Bella Rand.
And a lot of young talent on the floor here tonight, Sam.
Yeah, we mentioned earlier, G only a sophomore for Immaculate, Furing a junior, Bella Rand a freshman, Latimer a freshman. So those are 4 players that are going to come to this gym a couple more times before it's all said and done in their high school careers. As Bella Rand makes the first free throw. Second one no good. Kramer with the rebound. Cena orchestrating the offense, looking to give Gaelic the ball. Looking to give Ferreira the ball.
Trying to get Ferreira open for an outside opportunity here, Sam.
Cena to Rooks. Rooks to Ferreira. Shot blocked by G. Here comes Furing down the floor.
And I think that pass was intended for Ferreira, Sam, and Rooks.
Ferreira with the rebound. As time ticks down under 2 minutes here, Kramer. Ill-advised pass, which is intercepted by Bella Rand. Furing 2 more points in the hole.
There we see some more selflessness out of this Gill St. Bernard squad as Kramer had a clear path to the basket and tried to get it to her teammate for the 3-point opportunity. Talk to you about some more events upcoming here at Gill St. Bernard's as there are 1 minute and 36 seconds remaining here with Gill St. Bernard's with a comfortable 16-point lead. Saturday, April 22nd is the 32nd annual GSB auction. Gill Saturday Night Bash will take place at the Bridgewater Manor. Winning ticket in the $10,000 GSB tuition raffle. The GSB Parents Association is excited to announce the $10,000 GSB tuition raffle. Only 525 tickets will be sold for $100 each. One lucky winner will receive $10,000 credit toward their GSB 2014-2015 academic year's tuition. May 2nd and 3rd, save the date for the alumni reunion weekend. The journey of life may have taken you in different directions, but come back to where it all began. Stay tuned to alumni.gsbschool.org for more information. And lastly, Sunday, June 1st will be the commencement here at Gill St. Bernard's. Stay tuned for photography and DVD order forms later this semester.
So with 1:33 left, the jump ball will give the Knights the basketball still. The possession arrow is in their favor. Rooks will inbounds the ball. And here's Kramer, who gives it back to Rooks. Rooks with a skip pass, no good to...
I think she's looking for Ferreira down here in the corner.
Yeah, I believe that's Ferreira in the corner. So the Blue Wolves will take possession. 1:26 remaining. So Whitney Lai will bring the ball up for Immaculate. Furing, thinking about it, didn't take the shot. Now she takes the three. Ooh. Three good for Furing. So an offensive show being put on by Furing, but it won't be enough. And it's 57-44 with a minute remaining in this game as Cena brings the ball up.
What a stroke by Furing. And her height and her length allows her to get over some taller defenders and put a nice, smooth rotation on the basketball, even when it's contested. Cena, I think, perfect from the free throw line today. The second one falls.
So Cena makes both free throws. It gives Gill St. Bernard's a 14-point lead. Pass to Bellaran. She gives it to Whitney Lai. Shot good from Latimer.
And Latimer, I don't think used to three-point attempts. She looked into the crowd with a puzzled look after she drained that one.
So Kramer getting caught in the corner here. Pass stolen by Whitney Lai, and she is fouled by, I believe she's fouled by number 10, Jasmine Cena.
Sam, for all grade levels, the lower school Tuesday tours will take place March 4th. See the GSB homepage for details. Give a call or drop an email to register. Middle and upper school weekday tours available April 24th, or you can call to arrange an individual tour. And lastly, Gill St. Bernard's has a summer program right here on its 79-acre campus. High Hills Day Camp features enrichment programs, athletics, and more for ages 3 to 15. Go to highhills.com for more information. That is www.highhills.com. Open house events will take place Sunday, March 2nd, Sunday, April 6th, and Sunday, May 18th. That's a little information on some of the...
Alexa Lesh, Allison Coffey, Emma Dean, and Madeline Galick all check into the game for the Knights with 17.9 seconds left.
And Coffey and Dean have been the leaders of the JV squad all year. Extremely talented young forces.
So an 11-point game, Dema is using this as a teaching tool for some of his younger players.
And the reality has been, Sam, that the scores have worked out in GSB's favor in such a way that Allison Coffey, Emma Dean, Kate Howard, some of the younger players have been able to get some really valuable minutes all season long.
So Ferreira is fouled, the lone senior on the floor.
And one more time, Sam, we want to mention the GSB Booster Club and thank them for helping make this happen, helping make the streams possible all season long. This is our last doubleheader stream, but we will be bringing one more game from Gill St. Bernard's, whether it be now or in the spring, still yet to be determined. And Ferreira puts it in for the home squad.
So now 60-48. Score a little closer than it has been in this game, but Ferreira makes the second free throw.
And Sam, the flash bulbs have been popping like Mark McGuire stepping up for his 70th home run attempt. Ferreira definitely a crowd favorite.
So the three no good from Latimer. Furing from deep. And she hits it from Basking Ridge to end the game.
Samantha Furing, what a phenomenal game for Furing. But a tremendous effort by this Gill St. Bernard's team that fought through a significant amount of adversity, Sam, and really got it going in the second half and didn't look back.
Yeah, this Knights team was down early, but once they overcome that 8-point lead, they never looked back and didn't give up the lead the rest of the game. Especially impressive was the performance from Cena. Cena
has been the catalyst for this team all season long. She has been outstanding. She has been the go-to player. 14 points a game, 8 assists per game, 4 rebounds per game, 4 steals per game. She had 58 total threes coming into the game. I believe she had 5 today, Sam. So an unbelievable season from the senior point guard out of Lake Opakong. Her father, the head men's basketball coach here at Gill St. Bernard's. And they are about to take on Ridge High School. Her brother, of course, Jaron Cena, starting point guard for Seton Hall University, played his basketball here at Aresti Pavilion. So Jasmine Cena, our player of the game, a tremendous performance, a great effort. And behind her performance, it was a tremendous comeback, a game that really went in 2 different directions. The first half was really all Lodi Immaculate, or for the majority of the first half, I should say, as Gill St. Bernard's at the end of the second quarter built a 7-point lead. But Immaculate did a fantastic job in that first half defensively and creating poor shot attempts for Gill St. Bernard's. Gill St. Bernard's really turned it on towards the end of the first half, Sam, and then they took over in the third quarter and dominated the basketball game, eventually winning by 10. It was a little bit less close than that, than what the scoreboard would indicate. So a tremendous effort for Gill St. Bernard's. They have a rough week ahead of them. They have Watchung Hills. They have the Somerset County tournament to look forward to. It was one of the NJ.com games to watch as they take on Rutgers Prep, the 4 seed at Montgomery High School on Saturday. And we will be back in about 10 minutes to bring you the boys versus Ridge High School for a preview of Saturday's semifinal matchup in the Somerset County tournament. And we'll be back right after this. For Sam Super and Derek Raymond, I'm Tom Monfiletto. Don't go anywhere. More Gill St. Bernard's basketball is next. To a resting pavilion. We're about to get into game 2 of our doubleheader here for Gill St. Bernard's basketball, and we're going to give the reins to Athletic Director Dave Pasquale, who's going to introduce the senior cheerleaders and members of the boys basketball team.
Very special. The 7 of them, each individually and collectively, have brought a ton to our program, and we're going to honor them individually tonight. We're going to start with our senior boys. And I'd like to thank our first senior, an excellent defender, makes all sorts of hustle plays for us, gives good minutes off the bench. Let's congratulate number 21, Thomas Johnson. Our second senior took a bit of a break from basketball last year. He came back to be part of something special this year. He's the consummate. Our third senior came up through the ranks 2 years as a JV player, now varsity reserve, and this year has earned his way to meaningful varsity minutes. He's really come on strong these last 10 games. He's made 11 threes in the last 10 games. Join me in congratulating number 15, Cole Moriarty. Inside and outside, she scores, she rebounds, she defends. She had 23 points against one of the best girls basketball programs in the country last week. She's earned a scholarship to play at the next level. Let's congratulate number 22, Trevina Bennett. Our fifth senior, again, a consummate teammate. She gives good minutes to the girls program off the bench, started tonight, provides positive leadership on and off the court. She will do whatever is necessary. sixth senior, 2,000 career points, 1,000 career rebounds, Gatorade Player of the Year, McDonald's All-American nominee, plays with incredible intensity and a will to win each and every night, will absolutely thrive at Stanford next year. Number 31, Taylor Rooks. Our seventh senior, point guard on the girls basketball team. She's the coach on the floor, plays her brand since 5th grade. Let's congratulate Jasmine Cena.
And we want to congratulate all the seniors here at Gill St. Bernard's. Big ups to Dave Pasquale, doing a tremendous job emceeing that little ceremony, Sam. So a really special night here. It is senior night. We saw the girls take down Lodi Immaculate. And coming up next, the boys will take on Ridge High School. It's right here, all on Strive. And at the helm for this Gill St. Bernard's team, Ergen Sina. He is the head coach of the Gill St. Bernard's Knights. He is also a phys ed teacher. During his playing days, he played at Seton Hall and URI. Also played some pro basketball in Europe, and he holds the single game scoring record in Portugal with 68 in a single game. And Coach Sina, very emotional before this game. It's the last time his daughter Jasmine Sina will be playing a game in a Resty Pavilion, as he has seen her grow and blossom here at Gill St. Bernard's. His son, Jaron Sina, as a freshman at Seton Hall University, is in attendance tonight, and he will take his 16-5 Gill St. Bernard's Knights up against a very talented Ridge High School team. A lot of firepower on this Gill St. Bernard's team. You hear about Tyus Battle all season long. But one of the guys that has really stood out for this team is newcomer Jonas Stakaliunas. He has been phenomenal all season long. He blocks shots. He gets rebounds. He contributes 17 points a game, 5 boards per game, and a couple of blocks per game. His standout performance this year came against Bridgewater Raritan at the end of January. He had 18 points, 10 rebounds, and 3 blocks. He has really, really thrived under Coach Sina's system here for Gill St. Bernard's. And Sam, this is a team in Ridge High School that was defeated by Gill St. Bernard's earlier in the regular season last year, and then they came back and beat Gill St. Bernard's in the Somerset County. And Gill St. Bernard's knows that this is not a team that you can take lightly.
Yeah, it's going to be hard for anything to top what happened last year when Ridge was able to shock Gill St. Bernard's in the Somerset County tournament. But they will look to rebound on the strong play of Kevin Doolin and Derek Lyons, the 2 key cogs left from that team from last year.
Let's take a look at your Gill St. Bernard's roster. Here they are, your 2013-2014 Gill St. Bernard's Knights.
I'm Michael Morreale from Montville, New Jersey.
Harrison Demera, Basking Ridge.
Ian Demarest, Summit, New Jersey.
My name is Janos Dekadonas and I'm from Lithuania.
Ryan McCluskey, Basking Ridge, New Jersey.
Adam Matola, Florham Park.
Tyus Battle, Edison, New Jersey.
Cole Moriarty, Bar Hills, New Jersey.
New Jersey.
John May, Bridgewater, New Jersey.
Connor Shorten from Chester, New Jersey.
Welcome back to Arresti Pavilion alongside Sam Super and Derek Raymond. I'm Tom Monfiletto. This is Strives Cup and 19 from senior Taylor Rook. So we have about 4 minutes back on the board here before we get going, get the players loose again. But we have, Sam, in Ridge, a very talented team that can pose a very serious threat to this Gill St. Bernard's team, and it starts with the senior Kevin Doolin.
Yeah, Kevin Doolin, the senior and captain and leader of this team. Last year he was all-county, all-area, and all Group 4 selection. He's one of the best players in the state of New Jersey, and he is just a talented player that's a seasoned veteran guard for this team. Also, another player of note, Tom, is Derek Lyons, who I mentioned earlier, a junior guard. He's second on the team in scoring, and he's not just a terrific athlete in basketball, but he's also an elite soccer player, and his U15 team actually won the national championship.
And Ridge has had a very successful athletic program for a very long time. I believe their lacrosse team won the Tournament of Champions last year. But this is a team that is coming in 16-3 on the year. They're not scared of any opponent. They have a lot of size. They have a lot of ability. They have some big guys that can move, Sam, so that can bang underneath. They can really stretch the floor to the perimeter as well. So this is a very long, and missed about 5 games with a hurt wrist, is back, and he is healthy. He's averaging 23 points per game. He's averaging about 7 rebounds per game, I believe, and he has been the stud of this Gill St. Bernard's team. 4 assists per game, 3 steals per game, 32 threes on the season. He has really been phenomenal, the sophomore superstar. And they are glad to have him back from his injury. But another guy that's been playing extremely well, Sam, has been Harrison Dema. Dema had a breakout performance against Immaculate when we were here last time covering the boys basketball game. We were supposed to do their game against St. Benedict's, which got snowed out because it has been snowing like the Arctic all winter long. So we didn't get a chance to see them play St. Benedict's, but against Immaculate, he had a breakout game. I believe he had 15 points, a couple of threes. He has had himself a really good, the team leader in assists. He is second on the team in scoring. He's been having himself a tremendous year, really getting things going for this Gill St. Bernard's team. And without further ado, we are going to introduce you to our starting lineup, which will be filled with seniors here at Gill St. Bernard's. We'll go back over the seniors, as Coach Pasquale pointed out. Number 15, Cole Moriarty. Number 33, guard Ryan McCluskey. Number 21, Thomas Johnson. And those are our seniors here today who will be honored all game long, and we'll get the start for Gill St. Bernard's. So we will give it away to announce the starting lineups of both squads. Oh, that was fantastic. The seniors getting introduced for the final time here at Aresti Pavilion. Ryan McCluskey, you saw there, the student body president for Gill St. Bernard's. I don't know if you saw Jonas put his glasses on for him, but that was a pretty special moment here at Gill St. Bernard's from Basking Ridge, New Jersey. He has entertained all of us here with his passion, his energy, even dropped a 3 against Immaculata the last time we were here. Been a lot of fun watching Ryan McCluskey play this year. Took the year off last year from basketball, back on the court, and really just bringing a whole lot of energy and passion to this squad, Sam. So a really exciting, emotional game for us today. A lot of implications as well, though. These two teams meet on Saturday in the Somerset County Tournament, a tournament that saw them meet last year with Ridge getting the victory, and the jump now is won by Gill St. Bernard's. Ian Demarest controls it at the top of the key. Cole Moriarty, 11th up from the elbow. This one is blocked. I believe that's number 55, Ryan Burns, who altered the shot for Ridge High School. And the three-point attempt is no good. The rebound goes back to Ridge. For 3 once again, it's no good. That was Derek Lyons. And Battle's going to push it for Gill St. Bernard's. McCluskey for 3. That would have brought the absolute roof to the floor.
The crowd was getting ready for it.
It is Hawaiian shirt day here at Gill St. Bernard's.
See a couple straw hats, some leis being worn.
They were encouraged to wear a Hawaiian shirt. If they had it, they were told to just go ahead and wear it.
A couple more brave souls wearing shorts at the gym.
Yeah, nice, comfortable temperature inside the gym. Once you head outside, I believe there will be some fleeces donned. Moriarty gets it stolen away. Back the other way for one. Max Mahoney, the 6'6" forward for Ridge High School.
Yeah, Tom, Max Mahoney, really a legitimate post-up option for this Ridge team.
McCluskey guarded by Doolin. Doolin trying to grab it away from him, and McCluskey gives it right back to him. McCluskey with the foul, Doolin with the bucket. So Kevin Doolin on the board for the first time tonight.
So as we mentioned, Kevin Doolin, the talented guard, he has a real quick first step, which he's able to use to get to the hoop, as we saw in that possession there. Kevin Doolin averaging 10.4 points a game, 5 assists, and just under 2 steals.
And the free throw is good. So 3 the hard way to start things off here for Ridge. Shot by Battle is no good. Ridge is going to push it the other way. This is Lyons that controls it. Back to Doolin. Doolin in the corner for 3. No good. Goes off the hands of Tyus Battle, so it will remain Ridge basketball. Max Mahoney, as we said earlier, 8 points a game. Had an assist and a steal, 5 rebounds per game for Ridge. Loose ball picked up by Demarest. Battle's going to take it the other way. Moriarty, guarded by Mahoney.
Tough defensive matchup for Derek Lyons on Battle, but he's done well so far.
They play by Mahoney to poke it away. Doolin's going to finish on the other end. Doolin dribbles and shoots with his left hand, but can use both hands very effectively. And Doolin's got 5 to get things going here. Coach Cena's going to take a timeout. Gill St. Bernard's will talk it over as Ridge jumps out to a 5-0 lead. But if you saw anything that happened in the first game, this Gill St. Bernard squad is no stranger to an early deficit. And they have been fantastic all season long at being able to come back from these deficits and take over in the second quarters of games and the third quarters of games. Really, the meat of the game, Sam, is really where this team has shined all season long, especially the games that we've covered.
Tom, I'm excited to see Tyus Battle and just all the good things I've been hearing about this ESPN Top 25 prospect. #1 state of New Jersey, #8 in the country for his grade. Already has offers from UConn, Indiana, UNLV, Villanova. So I'm really excited to see what this kid can bring to the table.
I'm excited to see I'm trying to listen to see if my car is the car that Dave Pasquale is mentioning that needs to be moved.
So if you got a Cadillac Escalade, you should probably move it right now.
I didn't bring the Escalade today. John Michael May, Jonas Dekaliunas, Adam Matola in the game for Gill St. Bernard's. This is their normal starting lineup. Mahoney at the free throw line. We'll set a pick for Doolin, swatted away by Dekaliunas. Loose ball, fought for and won by Jonas. John Michael May will clean it up and get it down to Battle. Battle underneath to Jonas, out to Demarest for 3, no good.
Yeah, and Jonas not polished on the offensive end yet, but he leads the team in blocks. He gets you about 4.5 rebounds a game, and he does the dirty work, diving on the floor and making the necessary passes for outlet threes.
He's long, he's pretty skinny, but he can be physical as well. Really good understanding of body positioning and using his length and his size, his advantage. They're going to call a walk on Adam Matola.
And Dekaliunas also is on the U16 Lithuanian national team, so that added experience of playing overseas against top-flight international competition is sure to help in his development over the next two and a half years, two years he has in this program.
Julia Stoma, also from Lithuania, both of them coming to Gill St. Bernard's, their first year at the school. The 3 from Lions is no good, and John Michael May is going to push it. Really up-tempo pace has worked very well for the Knights all season long. The crowd is in full effect tonight. As the season winds down, it's been a pretty successful one. JM picks up his dribble, eventually gets it over to Demarest. Tyus Battle will take the handoff. Lions doing a great job sticking with him. Crossover bucket. Tyus Battle with a dazzling move. He's on the board for the first bucket of the game for Gill St. Bernard's.
Tom, I think Derek Lyons left his ankles on the other side of the court after that dribbling display from Battle.
That was a fantastic move by the 6'6" sophomore. Only 7 total points in this game as Dekaliunas gets a block on the board. About 5 minutes in, and they're going to call a charge against Dekaliunas. So Mahoney, after getting it swatted on the offensive end, makes up for it, creating a turnover, getting the ball back to Ridge. Checking into the game for Ridge, number 21, Pedrick Brady. Doolin looking for Brady in the corner and finds him. Brady looking for Lyons. Good help defense from Stoma, and Battle takes it the other way. Tyus Battle off the glass, it's no good. And Doolin's going to take it the other way for Ridge. Spots up for 3. Got it. Kevin Doolin, the pull-up 3. He's got all 8 points for Ridge. He's an outstanding player, having an outstanding season. John Michael May for 3.
Yeah, Tom, Doolin in his last game had a timely steal against Basking Ridge and was able to knock down some timely free throws at the end of the game to help Ridge assure their victory.
For 3 once again, it's no good. Demarest, a good job contesting it for Gill St. Bernard's. JM all the way to the hoop. Gets a little bit of contact, no call. And now Doolin the other way. And a travel will be called against Ryan Burns. Harrison Demera checking into the game for the first time today. Adam Matola will take a seat. Julia Stoma also in the game for the Knights. And Tyus Battle will bring it up for Gill St. Bernard's. Pulls up for three, it's no good. JM, no good. And Ian Demers fighting for it as he has a Ridge player straddling him on the ground. It'll be a jump ball, and the possession arrow will favor Ridge. Checking into the game for Ridge, number 15, Andrew Kendall.
Demers doing some dirty work down on the boards. He actually leads the team in rebounds with 6.5 a game.
Brady for three, no good. Gets his own rebound. Kevin Doolin wants it. He's going to bring it back out. Get it over to Brady on the perimeter. Doolin wide open for three. It's no good. Can't let that happen too often. Demers pulls down the rebound, and now it's Battle bringing it up the court for Gill St. Bernard's. Ian Demers pulls up for three. He's got it. Ian Demers, second on the team in three-point field goals made. He's the leading rebounder on this squad as John Michael May comes up with the steal. And he's going to look for Demers once again. Demers pulls up, top of the key, at the buzzer, no good. He was feeling it. Not the best shot attempt, and he'll get an earful from Coach Cena. 8-8 is the score. It's been extremely exciting. Don't let the score fool you. It has been a defensive struggle here in the first quarter, but on senior night, there has been no shortage of excitement. I want to thank the GSB Booster Club for helping make these streams happen. Happy to have you tune in. This is a new initiative for the school, and it's brought to you in part by the GSB Booster Club. If you're interested in becoming a member of this very important parent group on campus, you can contact Jill Moriarty. A couple events of note on the GSB campus coming up, February 27th to March 2nd. Don't miss your chance to see the GSB Players 2014 musical Godspell, beginning February 27th at 7:30 p.m. Tickets to Friday evening show have already sold out, so don't delay. Reserve your seat for GSB's first ever steampunk-themed performance by visiting the GSB website at gsbschool.org. Thursday, March 13th, mark your calendars for the Alumni Regional event in Washington, D.C. from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. Contact the Alumni office for more details at alumni.gsbschool.org. You can also call 908-234-1611, extension 292. 908-234-1611, extension 292. Tie game after one. John Michael May controls it for the Knights. Tyus Battle got a bucket on the game, looking for number 2, and they're going to call a charge. That's Danny Doolin.
So actually some good early work being done by Derek Lyons for Ridge High School on the tough matchup on Battle.
Sorry, I think that was Tommy Chiriaco for Ridge High School taking the charge, and they're going to call a walk now on Dan McCreesh. Dan McCreesh averaging assists per game. About 7 points per game for Ridge. Stoma underneath the Battle. It's been a very fast-paced game. They're going to call it out of bounds against Tyus Battle. Coach Cena not happy with that call. Bit of a push on the other end. That wasn't called. Mahoney looking for McCreesh on the outside. Chiriaco loses it. John Michael May comes up with it. That's his third steal of the game already here in the first half. Demarest to Stoma. It's no good. Chased down by Kendall.
Yeah, Tom, I really like the activity of John Michael May early in this game, at least on the defensive side.
So far, Ridge doing a great job keeping up with the pace of this game. As Danny McCreesh with his first bucket of the game. McCreesh also averaging a steal per game. Tyus Battle pulls up for the jumper. It's no good.
Tyus Battle a little frustrated early on. A couple turnovers, but he'll look to rebound as this talented player can't be held off the scoreboard for too long.
And that three from McCreesh, Sam, is the only other bucket by somebody named something else besides Kevin Doolin. Lions for three, it's no good, and Battle's going to push it now.
And this is where I think Battle could really excel, is on the transition end. He's so fast and so big. He could just bring the ball up the floor, and if he can get to the line, I think that's an easy way for him to pick up some points.
He dumps this one down low to Moriali, who's unable to finish underneath. Moriali, the freshman guard for Gill St. Bernard's, contributed significantly to this team. A really nice talent. It's going to be really good for this team for the near future. Stoma, the left hand, no good. And this will wind up in the chest of Julius Stoma. Matola is going to push it down to John Michael May. JM from the free throw line. It's no good. And a timeout called by Ridge. Head coach Brian Feith in his third year here at Ridge High School, taking over for Coach Mark Taylor, who's now the head coach at St. Benedict's, who we saw earlier this year. Some more events to be aware of here on the Gill St. Bernard's campus, Sam. April 22nd, the 32nd annual GSB auction. Gill's Saturday Night Bash will take place at the Bridgewater Manor on April 22nd. For one lucky family, the highlight of the evening will be the drawing of the winning ticket in the $10,000 GSB tuition raffle. May 2nd and 3rd will be the alumni reunion weekend, and Sunday, June 1st, will be the GSB commencement here on Gill St. Bernard's campus. Ridge working the perimeter now. Gill St. Bernard's has been really tough down low, not allowing many opportunities in the paint. Kendall wanted the three, and he will fall to the ground. Great defense by the two Lithuanians. Stoma and Stakaliunas creating the turnover.
Yeah, Kendall getting caught in the trees there. Nowhere to go with the basketball.
Not even a branch to hold on to. Moriali to Matola. Back to Moriali for three. No good. Rebound goes to Stakaliunas. He'll get it back out to Maya. Stoma taking it strong to the rack, and he'll shoot two. Julius Stoma will head to the free throw line for the first time today. 6 points a game, 3 rebounds per game. He's got 18 steals on the year. He has been a welcome contributor to this Gill St. Bernard's team in his first year as a Knight. So I think Coach Cena got a little bit more than maybe he even expected from his two newcomers from Lithuania. Really kind of established themselves as leaders on the court. Their effort has been fantastic. That's one thing you certainly notice when you watch each of them play.
Yeah, and between Battle and the two towers over there and the Lithuanian guys, you got 3 players that you can really build on for the next 2 years.
Moriali also a freshman. Matola only a sophomore. And Burns with a nice strong move underneath. Ryan Burns with a nice finish. May will get fouled.
Yeah, and Ryan Burns is the other captain on the team. And pretty much their strongest player and biggest player at 6'5". Tom, people say that he's a beast in the weight room. Can really throw it down, likes to bang around downside, not afraid of contact. Just an excellent all-around athlete.
Yeah, his strength was apparent on that basket down low. Bouncing off of defenders and finishing strong. Stekelionis, a little finesse move rather than a strong one. He'll get it out to Battle, and now he'll bang down low against Burns. Stekelionis, tit for tat. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, Tom, just to get back to Burns, he's also an exceptional tennis player, and he has 2 other sisters that are on the tennis team, including his older sister, Lindsay, who was a captain 2 years ago.
Burns serves an ace on this side of the court. Puts in his second bucket of the game. Him and Stekelionis building a nice little back and forth here. Jonas will hand it off to May. Back to Jonas. Guarded tightly by Burns, and good defense by Burns leads to a travel against Stekelionis. So this Ridge team doesn't overwhelm you with size, but their bigs are very effective. You have Mahone, and you have Burns underneath. Very strong and versatile. Matola gets the errant pass, gets it down to Battle. Here's May for 3, no good. And Lions will get it under control for Ridge. And it looks like they're going to try to get Doolin open any way that they can. Brady to Lions, back out to Doolin for 3. Rebound Burns. Doolin underneath, swatted away by Stekelionis. And a great save by Sam Super that forgot he was connected to the announcer's table.
I do what I can, Tom.
Sometimes I don't understand what the production of those wheels spinning in your head is. Kevin Doolin. Three-point attempt is no good. The rebound goes to Chiriaco. Mahone was looking for Brady underneath. Chiriaco's 3 is off the mark. Battle's going to push it the other way. Behind the back, Matola to May. Back to Matola. Matola for 3. No good. Doolin trying to get something going here. And a walk will be called on Chiriaco. Tommy Chiriaco averaging about 3 points a game. A rebound and an assist. Contributing really well on the defensive end of the floor. Into the game for the first time tonight is the junior, number 40, Will Sachs. And there will be a foul underneath. This one will go against Chiriaco. Will Sachs, some good size underneath. And an intimidating beard to go along with it.
Yeah, Tom, is this kid in high school?
Not sure.
Some impressive facial hair.
Sachs with a pretty strong pick at the top of the key. And a foul will be called against Chiriaco once again. So getting a little too physical here for Ridge as they maintain a 4-point lead. And this is one of those games where very little offensive production, Sam, makes you forget about what the score is. Matola steals this one away from Brady. And May puts up the floater, and it just rattles out.
Yeah, good-looking hook shot, but it just goes in and out.
Rebound went to Maxima Mahoney. And now Lyons forced to pick up his dribble. And we'll get it back and start all over. Lyons into the paint. And Matola gets his hand on it, a jump ball. It will stay in the possession of Ridge, but excellent help defense underneath by Sachs and Matola. So Will Sachs doing his best Birdman impression, just being a nice, big, physical presence for this Gill St. Bernard's team, adding a nice little piece to this Gill St. Bernard's puzzle.
Yeah, Sachs putting his hands up, making himself look long.
Battle with the finger roll off the turnover, and that'll pull Gill to within 2. Battle's only have 4 on the game. Just a minute to go here in the first half. Very low-scoring affair.
You'd have to think that favors Ridge at this point, whereas Gill St. Bernard's wants to go ahead and ramp the score up with talented players like Battle.
It's a high-powered, high-tempo offense, Sam. I think you're exactly right. I think if it keeps going the way that it's been going, very low-scoring game, this plays really well into what Ridge is probably trying to do.
Yeah, Ridge more of a half-court offense. Nice play by Battle.
What a play by Tyus Battle. Saving it, getting it to Matola. Will Sachs on the other end. This is no good. And now Ridge is going to slow it down in the hands of Lions. Tyus Battle, one of the more athletic plays you will see. Keeping it in bounds, creating an opportunity for Gill.
Yeah, and Tom, just like the first half of the women's game, the Knights settling too much on the outside for threes when they should be driving to the lane. We'll see if their second half adjustment changes.
Burns fouled on the play by Sachs. A nice move to get to the baseline. Forcing the hand of Will Sachs. 4.5 seconds to go here. Ridge up by 2. Chiriaco checks back into the game. And Doolin will check back into the game as well. Chiriaco will inbound. McCreesh at the top of the key, and he will walk before he launches a three-point attempt. So about 2 seconds to go here to end the first half. We'll see what kind of play Coach Cena draws up. And they'll get it to Stakel Eunice. Desperation 3 at the buzzer, just finds the backboard, and it's no good. So we head into halftime with Ridge leading the home team, Gill St. Bernard's, 15-13. Sam, it has been a defensive struggle, but there hasn't been a lack of excitement. People have been on the edge of their seats the entire game. It has been high-powered, high-tempo, just not many baskets, not many shots finding the bottom of the net.
Yeah, Kevin Doolin really doing everything he can for Ridge, the leading scorer in the game right now. He's been keeping it the score close as Ridge really setting the tempo with their half-court offense and their defense playing more in their favor than the Knights. On the other side of the ball, the Knights, some missed outside opportunities that maybe in the second half we'll see if they take those same shots or if they look more to go inside. And Tyus Battle with a couple early turnovers, but he rebounded nicely to have a couple baskets before the end of the half. So we'll see what kind of impact he makes in the second half as well.
Yeah, a couple totals to go over with you. Kevin Doolin, 8 points to lead all scorers. Ryan Burns with 4. Dan McCreesh with 3, the junior point guard for Ridge High School. For Gill St. Bernard's, Ian Demarest has a 3. John Michael May has a 3. Those are their 2 only buckets of the game. Jonas Stakel Eunice has 2 and a couple of blocks. Tyus Battle has 4 and about 5 steals. Julius Stoma has 1. So those are your totals for this Gill St. Bernard's team as the crowd getting into it. Love and life here. Their final home game of the season. A great turnout here at Aresti Pavilion. And they're getting a good game. Not a very high-scoring battle, Sam. But as we said, it has been loaded with action. We're going to hear from Coach Cena now. We had a chance to talk to him before the season started. Coach Cena talked about his expectations. He talked about what he wants out of his players and what the ultimate goal is being a part of the Gill St. Bernard's basketball program. Here's Coach Cena, and we'll be back right after this.
Right now, I mean, we have a new team pretty much. I mean, Tyus Battle comes back, and Ian Demarest, who got some solid minutes from last year. Tyus started, Ian started half the games, but after that, we're, you know, not a lot of guys are playing. a lot of varsity minutes. So this will be an opportunity for them to kind of pick it up and learn on the job. It'll be a little different. Obviously, we had a lot of talent last year, but I thought we underachieved. I mean, I think last year was a learning experience for guys that really should have probably won some more games. This year we have a little different dynamic. We have some kids that haven't played a lot of varsity minutes, but I think they're the type of kids that are going to give me a little more, and I think we're going to surprise a lot of people. I like coaching a team like this. I think it takes the pressure off the kids a little bit. They don't have to prove anything. I mean, they're just going to be kids that are going to work hard, and I think they're going to show people that they're good enough to play at this level. I always challenge them. I really want to play a high level of basketball. I want to play against the best. So when kids come here, I mean, they get to experience playing against the St. Anthony's and the St. Pat's and the Hudson Catholics in the state tournament, and in our conference and our county are pretty strong as well. So it's pretty much, just come here and work hard and play at a high level. This is the first year I think we have 9 or 10 kids that can come in and give us some solid minutes. I mean, obviously young kids from last year coming back, John Michael Mia. I mean, he was technically not a newcomer, but didn't play a lot of minutes on a varsity level, but will play for us this year. We have 2 kids, Lithuanian kids actually. We have 2 international students that are coming in, solid kids that will help the program. And Tyus Battle, who's a freshman last year, is a sophomore this year, but I mean, he's a hell of a player. He's going to bring some leadership to the team this year, and I'm asking a sophomore to pretty much be a senior, and I think he's up to that role. So I think that's going to help us. I think there's going to be a certain chemistry that's a little different than last year. I think this is a team that will fight every game, 32 minutes. I don't really determine it on wins and losses, believe it or not. I just want to see the team improve and get the kids better, and most of the kids want to play at the college level. So my biggest goal is trying to prepare them and develop them to play in college.
Welcome back to Aresti Pavilion. It is halftime here at Gill St. Bernard's as the hometown Gill St. Bernard's Knights trail Ridge High School by a score of 15-13. These two teams will meet up once again this Saturday in the Somerset County Tournament, and it is where they met last year in the finals of this very same tournament. Gill St. Bernard's is the #1 seed. They will take on Ridge Saturday, February 22nd at Montgomery High School. Montgomery, the 2 seed in this tournament, 20-0 on the year. They have handed Ridge 2 of their 3 losses this season. And Hillsborough, the #3 seed, just made quick work of Rutgers Prep. We saw Rutgers Prep play last week. Very talented team. They have some studs in Levi Holmes and Nick Brooks. And Hillsborough beat them by about 30. So a really good semifinal matchup there between Montgomery and Hillsborough, and it should shape up to a really good final. The final will take place at Franklin High School. The girls' games are going to take place the same day as well. So we had a great girls' game here today, as Jasmine Cena tallied 24 points and Taylor Rooks dropped 19 en route to a 10-point victory over Lodi Immaculate. Alongside Sam Super, I'm Tom Monfiletto, and we are at halftime of the boys' game as they trail Ridge 15-13. We want to thank the GSB Booster Club for helping make these streams happen. Tonight's game's partially brought to you by the GSB Booster Club. And if you have any interest in being a part of this very important parent group, you can contact Jill Moriarty and also visit gsbschool.org. Tours at the school are going on. We've had great attendance at our open houses this year, but if you missed them, we offer a variety of upcoming tours for all grade levels. Lower school tours March 4th. See the GSB homepage for details. Give us a call or drop us an email to register. Middle and upper school weekday tours are available April 24th You can call to arrange for an individual tour as well. Did you know that Gill St. Bernard's has a summer program right here on its 79-acre campus? High Hills Day Camp features enrichment programs, athletics, and more for ages 3 to 15. Come learn more about our offerings at our open house events on Sunday, March 2nd, Sunday, April 6th, and Sunday, May 18th. You can see all the details at www.highhills.com. That's HIHILLS.com. Bunch of the coaches here at Gill St. Bernard's run camps over the summer as well. Coach Dema, I believe, has a camp. I believe Coach Cena has a camp. You can go to CenaHoopsAcademy.com. And Coach Pasquale, the athletic director and head baseball coach, also runs a camp here in the summer, I believe, as well. So go to gsbschool.org to get all the information that you need on the summer programs here at the school. I want to remind you about some of the upcoming events here on campus. April 22nd is the 32nd annual GSB auction. Gill's Saturday Night Bash will take place at the Bridgewater Manor on April 22nd. Watch your mail for more information. Some things that will be new this year: a wine pull, and electronic bidding for the silent auction. For one lucky family, the highlight of the evening will be the drawing of the winning ticket in the $10,000 GSB tuition raffle. The GSB $10,000 tuition raffle is a first for the school. The Parents Association is excited to announce this tuition raffle. Only 525 tickets will be sold for $100 each. One lucky winner will receive a $10,000 credit toward their GSB 2014-2015 academic year's tuition. Tickets may be purchased through Tanya Smith, tuition raffle chair, or Ginny Needham Doyle, Director of Parent Relations, in room 222 of the Cox Lower School. Additionally, tickets will be sold at the Parents Association's campus coffee chat on Thursday, February 27th. That is a week from today. No, it's not. It's a week from Thursday. Cash or checks made payable to GSB Parents Association are accepted. May 2nd and 3rd, it is the annual Alumni Reunion Weekend. The journey of life may have taken you in different directions, but come back to where it all began. Stay tuned to alumni.gsbschool.org for more information. And on Sunday, June 1st, GSB is very proud and looking forward to introducing our 71 graduating seniors during commencement. This includes 20 lifers, which are students that have been with GSB for 12 or more years. Stay tuned for photography and DVD order forms later this semester. Once again, thanks to the GSB Booster Club for helping put together these streams. This is our 5th trip here to Gill St. Bernard's. We've done 4 doubleheaders. We did a girls basketball game last Friday against Blair Academy, which is an excellent game. A depressing loss for the girls team, but they've bounced back immensely with a 10-point victory today, following a 30-point victory or 40-point victory against Montgomery this weekend. Gill St. Bernard's will start with the ball. John Michael May weaves through the defense and puts up a floater. It's no good. Mahoney with the rebound. Doolin will push it for Ridge. Lions back to Doolin. All the way across court to McCreesh. And McCreesh knocked out of bounds. No foul called. Gill St. Bernard's basketball. Crowd really starting to get involved here, realizing their importance in the game. Trying to get under the skin of this visiting Ridge team that has given Gill St. Bernard some problems.
Yeah, the crowd really trying to be the sixth man here. Team looking for anything they can as Tyus Battle tries to get it going.
Tight defense from Lions as Battle forced to get it out to Demarest. May moving at an incredibly quick pace with outstanding control. A foul will be called against Ridge. That is their first of the half. Sam, it's really tough to believe that the score is only 15-13 with just how quick the moving parts are on this court today.
Yeah, a lot of talented scorers and athletes on the floor, but nothing falling down really for either team.
Matola's 10-footer is no good, and Battle unable to corral the rebound.
It's really a testament to both these coaches and their way that they apply their defense.
Dan McCreesh bangs in a 3. He's got 6 on the game. McCreesh averaging just over 7 per game.
Tom, I really think Stekalunius is going to be important to the second half of this game with his ability to rebound right there as he gets the rebound.
And it looks like Demarest had rolled an ankle on the court, and he is down for Gill St. Bernard's. So as Demarest receives a little bit of medical attention here, looks like he is in some serious pain. The score 18-13 in favor of Ridge High School. And this could be a big blow for Gill St. Bernard's, one of their leaders of this team, Ian Demarest, a junior. He is second on the team in three-pointers made. He is first on the team in rebounds, and he is just an absolute stud for this Gill St. Bernard's team.
As we take a look here at two players from Lithuania, Stekalunius and Stoma.
Yeah, these are the two big guys for Gill St. Bernard's. They're going to have to pick up the slack a little bit for Demarest if Demarest is unable to continue here tonight. Jonas, a junior, Julius, the sophomore. And it does appear that Demarest will be, it looks like he's in less pain than he was when he first heard it. I think he's pointing to his ankle here. But so far, the trend has continued here in the second half, Sam, as it's a low-scoring, high-energy game on the defensive end. A lot of turnovers being created, a lot of shots being contested, as Demarest will get back to his own feet and limp off the court. So hopefully he is okay and is able to return to the game. That was a scary moment here for Gill St. Bernard's, as you could probably hear a pin drop in a Resty Pavilion with one of the leaders of this squad down. So Julius Stoma and Michael Moriali will check into the game for Gill St. Bernard's. And this younger lineup will try to erase this deficit here that is built to 5 for Ridge High School. And the free throw is good from Lyons. And that is Lyons' first point of the game. Lyons unaffected by the screeching of the Gill St. Bernard's faithful.
He's able to clear the mechanism. A little reference to a certain Kevin Costner movie.
John Michael May for 3. It's no good. And it kind of ruins the reference when you say what it's from.
I didn't say the movie, Tom. I just said it was Kevin Costner.
Well, if you want to just go with it, you go with it. You just assume that the audience understands what you're talking about. I got it.
But yeah, Tom, getting back to the basketball game and not Kevin Costner movies, really the key is going to be second and third chance opportunities, rebounds like that one right there. Because really, Gill St. Bernard hasn't been able to get as many looks as they wanted. A couple missed opportunities.
Moriali's 3 is off the mark, a little bit too long for the freshman, and this will be this will be Ridge basketball. Just the coordination on Tyus Battle is astounding. On the other end, just kind of caught a fastball to the chest and was able to react quick enough and grab it with his right hand and started on the other end for Gill St. Bernard's. Just there's more things you pick up watching him play each game that you're really impressed with.
Yeah, and Tom, he certainly doesn't look like a 16-year-old kid. He looks more like a grown man. He's got the size and build already to play college basketball tomorrow if he wanted to.
Yeah, his athleticism is really just off the charts. He's been a treat to watch all season long. He's going to try to bring it to the basket. This will get knocked away. Referees allowing for a very physical game here, Sam. Low scoring, 20-13, 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. And they have, for the most part, let them play.
Yeah, Ridge content with letting anybody but Battle score the basketball.
Moriali is going to try another 3. It's no good. Moriali taking a good amount of time to get the ball off. Ridge defender is able to converge on him and contest his shot. Mahoney tries the fadeaway, and it looks like Mike Moriali will be called for a foul on the other end.
Mahoney averaging about 8 points a game for this Ridge High School basketball team.
Mahoney and Burns, the two stalwarts down low. Mahoney averaging over a steal per game as well. Just about 5 rebounds. Burns, 7 rebounds per game. Good 1-2 punch in the front court for Ridge High School. And both free throws from Mahoney are good. John Michael May all the way to the rack, contested by Burns, and Mahoney's going to come up with it under the basket. Gill St. Bernard's not converting on their offensive opportunities. Ridge continues to build their lead. It's now at 9. Underneath, it's 11. McCreesh with another bucket. He's got 8 on the game.
Battle just a second off there from getting a timely block.
Battle, hard by Doolin. Out to Moriali. Swung to May in the corner. John Michael May off the mark. Lions gonna push it for Ridge. Doolin to McCreesh, wide open in the corner. Dan McCreesh, no good. May to Battle. Battle backs down Doolin. Stoma for 3. No good. 3-point attempts not falling for Gill St. Bernard's. What a play by Matola underneath, but he can't get it to fall.
A little frustration started to settle in with this Knights squad. They can't let it get the best of them. There's still a lot of basketball left in this game.
Scoreless in the third quarter are the Knights, and now a 13-point lead for Ridge High School. 26-13 is the score as Burns caps that little run off with a left-handed layup that forces Coach Cena to call a timeout. So Tyus Battle not really getting it going here on the offensive end. Gill St. Bernard's with a ton of outside opportunities, unable to convert on any of them. 0 points so far in the third quarter for the Knights. And we are just about 5 minutes into the quarter. So hats off to this Ridge defense.
Tom, I haven't seen much. I haven't seen much from Harrison Demera. A sharpshooter like him could be very much needed at this point in the basketball game. So hopefully he's able to get it going. As well as John Michael May, who's had some quality looks and a couple steals. But nothing falling in this third quarter for any member of the Knight squad.
And Ridge doing a really good job of converging at the rim, Sam, really making it difficult for Battle to get. And one of the things that Battle is really, really good at, thing that he succeeded with all season long, he has been able to get to the rim with ease. And that has not happened tonight. He has been contested. His shots have been contested. And he's really just struggled getting to the hoop. We haven't seen some high-flying dunks so far this year. We haven't been able to see it tonight, as this Ridge defense really has it figured out, it seems like. We are going over a scoring or substitution discrepancy here that might lead to a technical foul. And as that gets sorted, take the time to thank the GSB Booster Club. Happy to have you tune in to tonight's live stream. This is a new initiative for the school, and it is brought to you in part by the GSB Booster Club, selling refreshments outside as well. If you're interested in becoming a member of the GSB Booster Club, you can contact Gill Moriarty. So it is all settled, and it is Gill St. Bernard's basketball, down 13. Matt Del Priori in the game for the Knights. Moriali looking to May. Matola gets it in the paint. The floater is off the mark. And a foul underneath. And it looks like this is going to be called on number 1, Alex Whiteman, into the game for the first time tonight. Foul on the floor. A few fouls here in the third quarter. And Stoma, the bucket and the foul. Brings some life into this Gill St. Bernard squad. Julius Stoma.
And Tom, that does a world of good for this team. Just to see a basket go in the hoop, some confidence building up for this squad. Nice basket by Stoma.
Really well executed inbound pass, getting Stoma wide open. The bucket and the foul. Free throw attempt from the sophomore is no good. The rebound goes to Mahoney. Tight defense from Adam Matola, and a foul will be called on Del Priori. And the bigs for Ridge High School, Sam, quietly doing a fantastic job on the boards, really limiting those second and third chance opportunities that you mentioned earlier in the half that Gill St. Bernard's need to execute or need to convert. They're not getting those opportunities because of Burns and Mahoney underneath.
Yeah, Burns and Mahoney might not be the talented player, but they work hard, they rebound hard, and they play defense at a top level, and that's really what's been the difference in this basketball game.
Kevin Doolin, the point guard for Ridge High School, averaging over 10 points a game, gets called for the travel. And now the point guard for Gill St. Bernard's, John Michael May, will get it across the time stripe and hand it off to Tyus Battle. Mahoney outside against Stoma. Really tight, aggressive defense from Ridge. Not giving Gill an inch. Batted away, saved by Stoma. Back out to Battle. He can start it all over. Doolin on Battle. Crowd getting into it. And a 5-second violation, I believe. Oh, no, they're going to call an offensive foul on Mike Moriali fighting through a pick. And this Ridge defense has been outstanding all game long. 2 points in the second half, 6 minutes into the third quarter for Gill St. Bernard's. Lions guarded tightly by John Michael May. Underneath, Stoma will guard Mahoney. Nice feed underneath, but a turnover upcoming as Doolin will touch it back court. So a good break there for Gill St. Bernard's, as they are now down 11. And Sam, in this game where points have been really hard to come by, 11 seems almost insurmountable here in the third quarter.
Yeah, Gill St. Bernard's looking for that spark that can help them out.
They really need to get somebody going from the perimeter. Foul on number 13, Tommy Chiriaco. That will be his third, I believe.
Yeah, with Burns and Mahoney shoring up the paint, it looks like the outside is going to have to be the way to go for GSB.
They've had opportunities. They haven't been able to sink them. Battle calling for it down low. Doolin giving up about 6 inches in size. And this will go out of bounds. Another turnover for the Knights.
Heads up play from Derek Raymond there.
Harrison Demara checking into the game for the Knights. Looking to be a spark plug. And this is a game, Sam, where I think number 25 needs to just take the reins and take over.
Yeah, we hear it all the time on TV about how players like Kevin Durant just need to take over games. Battle really needs to take over this game and impose his will if the Knights are going to look to come back from this deficit.
Just to be clear, not sure if you were comparing Tyus Battle to Kevin Durant as of yet.
I'm comparing him in the sense that the ability to take over games.
Okay. All right, the proverbial we. Moriali to inbound it for Gill St. Bernard's. He's looking for Battle. Battle fighting for position. Turnaround jumper, no good. In and out.
Battle really frustrated. You could see it in the body language. But he just needs to keep fighting and pushing.
Under a minute to go now in the third quarter. Gill St. Bernard's only 2 points in the entire frame. Brady to the bucket, swatted away by Stoma. May underneath, Stoma saves it. Demara for three. Harrison Demara on the board for the first time tonight. At the buzzer, Kevin Doolin finishes for Ridge High School. 28-18, the lead is now 10.
A deflating basket from Doolin. Finally, we get a spark from Dema, and Doolin makes a timely basket to end the quarter to keep it a 10-point lead.
So Dema providing a bit of a spark here for Gill St. Bernard's, as you predicted, Sam. Question is it going to be enough? Still in that third quarter, only 5 points for Gill St. Bernard's. They entered halftime with 13. They enter the fourth quarter with 18. A really good, dominant quarter by Ridge High School, especially from their defense, limiting Tyus Battle's opportunities, converging on three-point attempts, and really cleaning up the boards. Mahoney and Burns doing a fantastic job inside. And so far, Ridge has controlled the pace of this game into what they want to do rather than letting Gill St. Bernard's dictate the tempo, as was kind of apparent in the first quarter and as they want to do all season long. So Ridge, a fantastic game plan by Coach Feith and tremendous execution by Ridge High School. Last quarter of play here. We'll see what Gill St. Bernard's brings to the table.
And with 14 fouls for the Knights and 5 for the visitors, getting to the line might be another opportunity for the Knights to make up some points.
Need to get a couple stops on defense first. Doolin to the basket. Good defense by Moriali. A great hustle by Ridge, and they will come up with a loose basketball. Burns tied up with Stoma, and a foul on Julius Stoma. Was not expecting that call. It was right in front of the Ridge bench. Not sure if that had any influence.
Looked like a jump ball to me.
But it looked like Stoma from this angle had his hands on the basketball. These two teams, as we mentioned earlier, will face each other once again on Saturday for the semifinals of the Somerset County Tournament.
And with no shot clock, time dwindling down for the Knights. Ridge can go ahead and take their time if they please.
Ridge has been very careful with the basketball here in the third quarter, except for right there, as Lyons will turn it over, taking too many steps. Mahoney checking back into the game for Brady.
Just like the last game, as soon as you make a compliment, Tom, something happens on the opposite side.
I'm a total mush when it comes to that. Looking to get the ball in the hands of Dema. For three, once again, it's no good. Doolin underneath. This one deflected by Stoma, but it will remain Ridge basketball.
Stoma playing defensive back on there, deflecting the ball out of bounds.
Stoma doing his best Richard Sherman impression, but this time it didn't land in the hands of a Malcolm Smith. Doolin for three. Kevin Doolin's got 13. That puts Ridge up by 13, their biggest lead so far. And a timeout taken for Gill St. Bernard's. Coach Cena needs to talk this one over. The biggest deficit of the game, staring them in the face. Some upcoming events here at Gill St. Bernard's, February 27th through March 2nd. It is the GSB Players 2014 musical Godspell. Begins February 27th at 7:30 p.m. Tickets to Friday's show already sold out, so don't delay any longer. Reserve your seat for GSB's first ever steampunk-themed performance by visiting the GSB website at www.gsbschool.org. Gill St. Bernard's coming into the game at 16-5. Ridge coming into the game at 16-3. Two tough losses to Montgomery. But other than those three blemishes, a pretty outstanding season so far. Battle guarded by Doolin. Doolin knocks it away. Battle fights his way to the basket. He will be fouled by Doolin, and he will head to the free throw line and shoot 2. So, Sam, they might have heard your advice.
Yeah, getting close to the single bonus with 6 fouls now for Ridge. Really, the ability to stop the clock and add these points can make a big difference. But you have to make the free throws as well.
Tyus Battle's got 5 on the game.
Tom, is that his first point of the second half?
I think it is. Second free throw is good. Battle being defended all game long by Kevin Doolin. Doolin's got 13 to lead all scorers, but much of his contribution has come on the defensive end.
So Battle, averaging 22 points a game, has been held to 6 by this Ridge High School defense.
McCreesh finds a lane. He's fouled by Stoma, and the basket is good.
Tom, it seems like every time the Knights make a good play and get a basket, Ridge just answers on the other end.
The amount of confidence that this Ridge team is playing with has been pretty outstanding and apparent so far. McCreesh has 10 on the game. Free throw rims out.
And you have to think how the end of the county tournament last year factors into this play. As this team knows that they can beat a very talented Knights squad.
Absolutely zero intimidation from this very talented, powerful Gill St. Bernard's team. This goes out of bounds. So Gill St. Bernard's will maintain possession, but they have been unable to convert so far on a basket from the floor.
As mentioned before, they're one foul away from hitting the single bonus. Battle with the nice basket.
And Battle knocks in a 3 from beyond the arc. Wasn't sure if that was a 2 or a 3, but it was a 3. So Tyus Battle on the defensive end alters this shot. It's up for grabs, and Ridge comes up with it. Moriali didn't see it, and Doolin came away with it. So Battle's got 9 on the game, pulling his team to within 10. Matola almost coming up with the steal. Ridge gets it back, and Ridge will now take a full 60-second timeout. Some other events occurring on the Gill St. Bernard's campus and elsewhere. There is an alumni regional event in Washington, D.C. from 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. You can contact the alumni office for more details. Go to alumni.gsbschool.org, or you can call 908-234-1611, extension 292. 908-234-1611, extension 292. All of these games that we have been able to stream for you as part of Strive's coverage of Gill St. Bernard's basketball are available on strivenetwork.tv. If you go to the archive section, scroll down to Gill St. Bernard's, you will see all of the games, the doubleheaders, and we have also spliced them into boys' games and girls' games individually. So you can see those on our website. You can go to our YouTube page as well. Follow us on Twitter at @Strive_network for all updates on upcoming events. And Ridge to the basket, a bucket, and a foul. Chiriaco this time converts for Ridge. Chiriaco to the line. And he converts. Everything going Ridge's way pretty much all game long. Battle guarded by Chiriaco. It's a break from Doolin. Matola puts up the 3, doesn't hit anything. Rebound underneath to Del Priori, and he'll shoot 2. Burns will get nabbed with the foul, as Cole Moriarty will check into the game after this free throw from Del Priori. And the first attempt is good, so big free throw there by Del Priori. Moriarty checks into the game for Matola. And the free throw is good. 2 for 2 from the line is Del Priori. Gill St. Bernard's to within 8. Need to chip away at this lead. Del Priore, aggressive defense on Doolin. And battle will now come out against Chiriaco. Del Priore with the steal, and it barely touches the line out of bounds. That was a great eye by the referee to catch that, as the rotation of the ball actually saved it from traveling into the stands, but it did touch the line, and this will go back to Ridge. Gill St. Bernard's ramping up the pressure. Battle against Chiriaco, and now it's May against Lions.
Time starting to become a factor for this Knight squad.
Doolin gets past Del Priore, puts up the floater, it's no good. But a rebound pretty much uncontested from Byrne, and the putback is good. And Byrne's got 8 on the game. May from the free throw line, off the mark. Doolin going to slow it down as much as he can. Gill St. Bernard's down by 13. Foul on the floor. McCluskey. Johnson. Sachs. And Demara will check into the game for the Knights. It's under 4 minutes to go here. This is the last regular season game here at Aresti Pavilion. Del Priore going to take it up for the Knights. Gill St. Bernard's hoping to bring a different level of performance to Saturday's rematch again with Ridge. And this one stolen away by Lions. Lions all the way to the other end for Ridge, converts. Timeout taken, 30 seconds for Gill St. Bernard's.
Yeah, Coach Cena looking to play some of his reserves in a game that's starting to get a little out of hand here, 25-40, or 40-25, whichever way you look at it.
15-point lead for Ridge. It is their biggest lead of the game so far.
That being said, Thomas Johnson into the game, a senior who doesn't get much playing time, but it's great to see him out there on senior day with his dad and family in the stands.
We'll have 3 minutes and 7 seconds to make the most of his last appearance here at Aresti Pavilion. Johnson now controls it, the top of the key, finds Sachs in the corner. Sachs to Del Priore. Moriarty, as we mentioned earlier, 11 threes in his past 10 games. McCluskey, the pump fake, gets it back to Del Priore. Finds a lane, up and under, it's no good. And Sachs can't come up with the rebound. Doolin will control it for Ridge. 2.5 to go. Burns underneath, the two-handed dunk. Burns with a clear path to the rim. He now reaches double figures. He's got 10. Ridge has not let up defensively. They're making Gill St. Bernard's earn every single inch. Lions guarded by McCluskey. Burns underneath to Mahoney. Mahoney, beautiful look. And Lions with the layup underneath. Doolin will commit the foul and allow for the Ridge High School reserves to enter the game with 1:40 to go.
A loud applause for the visitors from Ridge High School. as they applaud their hard-fought defense and timely baskets they made this game.
Andrew Kendall, Austin Melville, Alex Whiteman, Chiriaco, and Brady in the game for Ridge High School. Foul will be called on Chiriaco. And that will send Johnson to the line. So Johnson with an opportunity to get on the board. First free throw is good for Thomas Johnson.
You know, it's nice when you get a 4-year guy from your program, you know, someone who comes to every day, works hard, brings his hard hat, comes to play, and he gets his opportunity on senior day to at least put a couple points on the board.
It's a pretty cool moment for these seniors. I'm sure they wish the outcome was a little bit different. Johnson puts in his second free throw. But the ability that these guys have to contribute in practice day in and day out, extremely valuable, playing the, so to speak, scout team every single day. And some of these guys don't understand how valuable that is. And some people that just watch basketball casually, or any sport for that matter, don't really understand the valuable contribution you can make to a team without even stepping foot on the floor.
Yeah, all the extra reps in practice, the defending of guys, the different looks that you can give somebody by having those extra bodies on the floor really can pay dividends for a team.
Melville sinks the first free throw. We're going to go 2 for 2 here. 1:09 to go. And this will stretch the Ridge lead to 19. Del Priori working off a pick from Sachs. Sachs fighting for position down low. Entry pass is knocked away, but McCluskey gets it for the Knights. And McCluskey will head to the free throw line and shoot 2. Earlier this season, we saw the student body president drain a free throw.
McCluskey with the Horace Grant glasses on tonight.
First free throw is no good. I was going to say McCluskey drained a free throw, put his arms up in the air, and acknowledged the crowd. It was one of the cooler experiences that we've seen here to start the season off with a bang against Bishop Ford. Second free throw is off the mark. Rebound goes to Whiteman. Brady's going to push it down for Ridge. Under a minute to go. Melville to the top of the key, and Del Priori gets the steal. Cole Moriarty finally corrals it for Gill St. Bernard's. Being guarded by Andrew Kendall. Moriarty looking for some space, finds McCluskey underneath. McCluskey, the turnaround jump shot, no good. Sean Melville will hold it as the clock hits 0 here. So a 19-point victory by Ridge High School in the tune-up for Saturday's rematch in the Somerset County Tournament semifinals. An outstanding game from Ridge High School, Sam, a really complete game. Defensively, an incredible job holding a team like Gill St. Bernard's to 27 points. You really have to tip your cap to this Ridge High School defense.
Yeah, Ridge High School was able to impose their will and play their style of game, really a slowed down, half-court style offense that was predicated on great defense on the other end from their two bigs. Both Ryan Burns and Max Mahoney, it doesn't matter what they did on the offensive end, their defense and their ability to limit the second chance opportunities of the Knights is really the difference in this basketball game.
It's just a really good point, Sam. Because of their efforts and their ability underneath, you almost didn't realize it at times, but those second chance opportunities that Ridge had, largely due to Burns and Mahoney, and those second chance opportunities that Gill St. Bernard's did not have, mainly due to Burns and Mahoney. A positive that you can take from Gill St. Bernard's effort tonight is their defensive effort. They forced a lot of turnovers. They did a fantastic job on the defensive end, only holding Ridge to only 45 points is an accomplishment in itself. Let's go over some of the totals. For Ridge High School, Kevin Doolin finished the game with 13, Ryan Burns with 10. Tommy Chiriaco had 3, Derek Lyons finished with 6, Dan McCreesh finished with 10, Austin Melville with 2, and Max Mahoney with 2 as well. Thomas Johnson finished the game with 2 to finish off his career here in Aresti Pavilion. Ian Demarest had 3 and went down in the third quarter with an injury. John Michael May with 3, Harrison Damara with 3, Jonas Stekaliunas with 2, Matt Del Priori with 2, Tyus Battle with 9, and Julius Stoma with 3. The injury to Demarest didn't look very serious, was able to walk off the court. So we do wish him the best, and we wish this Gill St. Bernard's team the best. I want to thank everybody here at Gill St. Bernard's, especially the GSB Booster Club, Dave Pasquale, the athletic director, Mike Labrie in the communications office, Allison Daly in the communications office as well, Ryan Roque in the IT department, Coach Cena and Coach Dema for being so accommodating and helpful all season long. We wish them the best as the Somerset County tournament continues and in their run for a state championship and possible trip to the Tournament of Champions. For Sam Super and Derek Raymond, I'm Tom Monfiletto saying good night, everyone, and we'll see you next time.